In men's college basketball top 25, number 3 Iowa State beat Iowa 89-80, and Virginia Tech beat North Carolina A&T 95-67. In women's college basketball, a marquee top 25 matchup, number 8 Notre Dame beat number 2 UConn 79-68. Hannah Hidalgo had 29 points and 10 rebounds for the Irish. Paige Beckers finished with 25 points for the Huskies. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Worth Chiropractic and his team are offering a new patient special only at the new location. Come see them at this fantastic facility. A visit to our new location gets you a free consult, complete exam, digital x-rays, and more for only $29. Our amazing new patient $29 deal is only available at the new location, Worth Chiropractic West, 2100 West Arlington Boulevard, offering the same safe, no surgery, drug-free treatment, convenient, comfortable, and cost-effective.
Looking for your perfect cup of coffee? Stop by Cooper's Cup in Winterville, located at 2588 Railroad Street. Whether you're craving a bold espresso, a refreshing smoothie, or a soothing hot tea, we've got just what you need. Don't forget to pair your drink with one of our delicious muffins or a warm cinnamon roll straight from the oven. Come on in, unwind, and enjoy the cozy atmosphere at Cooper's Cup, where every sip feels like home. Follow Cooper's Cup on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. See you soon.
It's the holiday season.
It's the giving season, and when you give an Atavola gift card this year, 10% of all gift card sales will be donated to Western North Carolina Hurricane Relief. An Atavola gift card is perfect for teachers, co-workers, friends, and family. Bring smiles to the faces of the people you care about this holiday season by stopping by Atavola for lunch or dinner, and don't forget to grab a gift card to support Hurricane Relief. Merry Christmas from Atavola, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 five-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growitpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
Quickly, time for the ATP. Ask the Pros, brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Bella. Hi, Jim. Is your big announcement good news or bad news? Yes. Yes. Alvy, the announcement's Monday. Alvy, how about the week that was? Do you have that?
Hey.
So, a quick question on a Monday morning. How we all living? Welcome to the program. I am Jim Rome. A tremendous day to you. Hope you had a great weekend, and it was a wild, wild weekend. We are starting with yet another Chiefs win that they barely pulled out their asses.
This is for the division.
At this point, it just kind of feels like we're being trolled. We're now 10-0 in one-score games. And as much as I think this is going to catch up with them, that it has to catch up with them, somehow it still hasn't.
The title for the division.
Return of the clone holiday cards. Feel free to start sending an image of your holiday card.
So no nudity, no violence, no drugs, no alcohol. It can be funny. It just can't be inappropriate.
Or irresponsible.
Debaucherous. Thankfully, no homemade porn yet.
Ross Tucker. And that one dude who dropped $3 million on the money line.
I was thinking about that guy, but that guy actually got exactly what he was looking for. That's more alive than that guy has felt in years.
On the run. Open man.
Romance turned every which way. Before it's just face planting.
Juan Soto, I got 2 words for you. You. That's right.
If Soto wanted to stay, Soto would have stayed. He'll never get that money. His kids will never get that money. If he wanted to stay there, he would have stayed.
We gave you our heart and soul.
But here's the real deal, too, man. If the old man George was still around, this never would have happened.
Stick it up his ass. That's right.
I love this move. The Yankees got out Yankeed, and the only people that are upset about this are the Bronx folks.
Oh, those stupid
We love this.
Oh, what a catastrophe for the Cowboys.
Just do the math, you know.
Good idea, Mike. All right, here's your math. We will do the math. You do the Alfredo, right?
You do the math. I'm doing the Alfredo.
You get that, big fella?
Just do the math.
Remember Leon Lett back in the day?
Leon Lett drop.
He's a bona fide idiot.
Ritt was a disaster, just like Belichick's 25 and 39 record. Tape they would have of him coaching, just like tape they had of your show with Ritt working on it.
Rich is minding his own business, catching that stray. Except not a stray, but a scud.
He got to give me is what he got.
I'm going to get my sack back.
And this is what he's carrying around every single day?
Well, I don't care.
Since?
You hurt me.
Credit to Brett's flack.
We got to get back to this, Brett.
Hate to break this reunion up, but Brett's got work to do. That helmet's not going to sign itself. I don't need to see the doc. I've already seen the best moment. Notre Dame head coach Marcus Freeman.
What has given this program a chance to succeed for 11 wins this season is what's going to give us a chance to have success on Friday night when we play Indiana.
And the amount of Christmas decorations, it's bad enough we got the in-laws clogging up the toilet with giant grapples.
I mean, as long as we're inviting the in-laws for the holidays, why don't we invite the plumber? Time to work. You see this guy? Puts on the plumber belt.
Can you imagine him coaching college?
No.
Absolutely not.
That was all of us, and that's where we all were on Sunday morning. Yet here we are right now, and Hood really is going to be the head coach of the Tar Heels. You did not quit the NFL. The NFL quit you, Hood. Alvin, is that you?
Hey, Jim.
Why are you and I talking right now on air, Alvin?
I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean to preempt you like that. I just wanted to I have picks.
Oh, you have picks.
And just pigeonhole myself to the NFL. I was doing college basketball.
Oh, dude, you are one
I was doing NBA.
rangy mother bleeper.
This is Friday Alvin or something on a Thursday. A little edgy right now.
Let me just stand back.
I used to give esports picks. Crush that.
Kevin O'Connell joining us.
My goodness, Sam's had a fantastic year. It just feels like he's continuing to grow and that maybe we've had some teachable moments. We've been able to win those football games.
Bring it to me. Beef. What is your beef?
The facts have gone from singing and dancing in the street to singing, dancing, and jiggling in the movie theater.
Degenerate scumbag Bill Belichick, ready for a 2-10 Carolina season run.
Your barbecue sucks, and your football sucks even worse.
Hey, Jim, this is the truth teller here, and my beef is with...
My beef is with blood-sucking ex-wives and leech divorce lawyers.
Get on the elevator. It's the lead singer of the band, that butthole Jeff Tweedy. Do you mind taking a different elevator? Employees must wash hands. Way to leave a loophole, you dumb some bitches. What about everybody else?
End of the day,
At the end of the day, everybody has to stop saying at the end of the day.
at the end of the day, there was some sucker did.
Big time.
You're sending out a Christmas card with boat models. Dude, that is so embarrassing. Really creepy. Get the picture. There's a long line. Wait, why are you rushing me out of here? Flops up or flops down, Rome.
You can never have too much Ross in your life.
The most vapid nonsense.
You don't even choose the Dodgers.
You didn't even go to the Dodgers.
And you know what? No one's happier than Brett Favre.
You can win up to 1,000.
Football is different down here.
Appreciate you, Jim. Anytime, man.
One so dough.
Just love the conversation. We'll catch up again when the Lions make the Super Bowl.
The New York Flack Exchange.
Man, this place is really nice.
I'm just saying, tune in Monday. That's all I'm saying.
Good night now!
Nice job, Alvin. For the ones who get it done, Granger is offering supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as access to product experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call or click Granger.com or stop on by. All right, so my thanks to Jeremiah Love, Notre Dame running. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. If you own a timeshare and you want out, you need to get the facts. Wesley Financial Group and its founder, Chuck McDowell, have helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshares permanently, and he may be able to help you too. Call right now. Chuck will send you a timeshare exit information guide free explaining how your timeshare works and all your options for cancellation. You want to call Wesley Financial Group, 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000. Once again, 800-761-0000.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Granger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
Winter is here, but Strauss Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StraussMarine.com. Strauss Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
This is Dr. Christopher McDowell from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's time for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experience and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
When you're working outdoors, unpredictability is the norm. So tackle your toughest jobs with the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700. This rugged side-by-side brings power to any party with reliable torque for towing and smooth shifting for the trails. And you can choose between 3 trims, Standard, Deluxe, or the True Timber Forest Edition. Get greater capability. See the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700 today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets and doors, and always wear seatbelts. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Hi, I'm Walker Allen Volova, and I'm with CopyPro. CopyPro has been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology. Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total satisfaction is our #1 priority. We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net. CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please?
Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Well, I just think we were prepared. You know, one thing my trainer, he told me, he said, what did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
It was just such a fresh of breath air.
Well said, John.
Don't give me that homer. You know, no.
Hey!
If I keep him any longer, I might get the gangrene.
My God!
Sports are great.
Man, do I love sports.
Man, do I love sports.
In my neighborhood, clip means something else.
It was a two-question question. I am football man!
No, it sounds like you're questioning me, and I'm telling you right now, it's the best pizza I've ever had.
I guess I'm going to go home and blow some smoke. I'm going to go log online and talk a bunch of crap.
You know what? We're good.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Football Friday Treasure Chest edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. Coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com. And we are live on Facebook Live and YouTube. I see one of our all-star commenters, Jamie's already in. He says, hey now, anyone else tired of the Belichick talk?
Hey now.
Oh, boy. Well, Jamie, got a couple of recorded interviews for today's show, including with David Glenn, where we talked about 20 minutes about Bill Belichick, and a little more with Brian North in hour 3. And I'll probably ask Morgan Ahlers about it. I'll try not to bring it up during our NFL hour at 4 o'clock. How about that? But we do have some Belichick talk coming up today. We got East Carolina, NC State talk coming up today. We got NFL talk coming up today. And we will open up the Pirate Radio treasure chest a couple of times and make 2 more winners on this Friday. Fun show on tap with DG, David Glenn. Long interview with DG, so we'll run a quick open here so I can throw it to that when we come back. We've got Tony Dunn joining us. The Panthers are favorites. Will the panel be picking the Panthers as they take on the Cowboys this week? A little movement in the standings. Tony is now just 2 back of me. The Chan Man continues to slide. We'll make some NFL picks, talk playoff picture coming up in hour 2. Dang it, John. I haven't even introduced you yet. We had our first no touchdown game of the season last night. Did not identify that one as a no touchdown game. We'll introduce you in a moment. Morgan Ahlers will join us, Brian North as well. We got Shirley Rhodes here. We've got J-Bone here. We've got Left Side.
Strong side, baby.
Baby.
Hey, it's Friday, baby.
You feeling better?
Not 100%, but I'll tell you this. I feel a lot better than I did about 4 o'clock yesterday.
I can tell that you aren't 100%, but because of the nasally thing.
Yeah.
But you look better.
Thank you.
And old Suit over here making sales.
Yes, sir.
I mean, like right before we went on the air. Boom. We need a bell that you can ring.
I love that idea.
Another Chan sale.
And I've brought up the idea, and it has been shot down, and it's fine because I get it. But I thought that every sale we make like a commitment toast. Welcome such and such to,
when you put it that way.
Welcome such and such to the Pirate Radio family.
Like at first it kind of felt braggy, but when you put it that way, it's like, hey, welcome in.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
And it would be on like a Pirate Radio, on the Pirate Radio social media page.
Jarrett and I want a Lloyd Braun type bell. Like when he sold a computer, he hit the bell, like a desk bell.
Uh-huh.
We need one of those.
Okay.
That'd be great.
It's a phenomenal idea.
That'd be great.
I do have a button on my desk. I don't think it works anymore, but it's a bad word. I think it's bull bleep.
Okay. I don't think we should use that.
No.
Congratulations to Jarrett. He's the best of the class this year. ECU graduate.
Congrats, Bone.
I did it.
How does it feel?
Feels very good. I don't have to go to school anymore. It's nice.
Nice. You went to school for a long time. Didn't we have a chat about that? Didn't you bring that up, Chandler?
Oh, yeah. I just said, if you think about it, what was your first assignment ever? Like kindergarten. It was probably like finger painting.
Right.
Like your first ever assignment that your teacher was like, "All right, kids, today we're going to finger paint."
It's probably something like coloring.
We got to play Jarrett's fifth quarter call.
I did find it.
I know.
I think we could find some time today on the show to
Because
play.
because this is like in my face. I said, Shirley, hit me some Tommy Tuberville for this Jarrett clown, whoever he is.
There's a lot of foreshadowing.
And it says, go to hell, get a job. And he said, and he took that personally. And he said, not only am I going to get a job, I'm going to be right here.
You can't see.
In your ear hole.
You can't see Bone when that video's played, but once Tommy Tuberville gets done, Bone's doing the Cam Newton against the New York Giants, where he goes like this. He goes, kind of nods his head like, yeah.
Yeah, he does the cam.
Yeah. Like, all right, I'm going to go and get this thing. Now he's got a job with us.
Congrats to A-Harp and Brett. I saw a picture of those two.
Man,
that was pretty cool.
That warmed my heart.
Yep. And good stuff. Congrats to the graduates. All right. Quick seg here. I do, though. I don't know. It's like when I listen to radio, I want it to be consistent, but do you want to hear the same thing over and over again? Basically what I'm saying is I want to try to change things up maybe for 2025. Maybe have some new sayings, some new segments, some new sponsored segment ideas. Maybe a new intro, a new way to come in and out of the show. Maybe come back from break.
Yeah.
And Chandler, I gave you an assignment. If you could find like some radio professionals, guys who have shows, to just give me some ideas on some intros.
Yeah.
And you found somebody, you said, right?
Yeah.
What'd you find? What'd you get?
We're back with Anything Goes.
Cut it off. Cut it off.
No, come on, man.
Cut it off.
It's great.
No, do it.
Cut it off.
Come on. All right, hit another one. It's so good.
We're back with Anything Goes. I'm Jerry, listening to WZMB 91.3 FM
Greenville. Hit another one.
No, cut it off.
All right, one more.
I told you we should do this.
With Anything Goes, I'm Jerry, listening to WZMB 91.3 FM Greenville. It's Friday.
Dude, I like that. I know it's embarrassing to hear yourself.
Yeah.
But you got to have a catchy thing.
No, and it's consistent.
Yeah. Ayo.
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 And then the Greenville.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Appreciate it.
What?
So the reason I found that is because I was going through the entries on our giveaways today that we have on social media, and I saw someone tagged you, and I was like, Jarrett has an Instagram? So I went to Jarrett's Instagram, and it was just nothing but straight videos. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like, this is back when he was doing WZMB. So, and I went through each one, and I noticed, like, the consistency. I really thought it was, like, the same video over and over again. But no, like, ew, I love that.
Yeah.
What was your motivation for that? Did you get that from somewhere, or is that your own thing?
I don't really have the voice to do Scott Hall's Hey-O.
Right.
But I wanted to
do Hey-O.
Wanted to pay homage.
Okay. And what about the Greenville?
I don't know. It's just the rhythm.
Man,
I love that.
That's good.
I just listen to a lot of people. It's like, hey, welcome back.
No, you got to do your own thing, and then make it your thing by being consistent with it.
Yeah,
and don't go away from it. And you didn't. You did it every single time. I think I watched almost every single video just to make sure. Did you not use your Instagram anymore? The last post was like from last year.
Yeah, no, I don't really post on it. I was thinking about posting some graduation pictures, but I don't really care.
I saw a picture of you at a Raiders game, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Anything else cool on his Instagram?
There was something else I was going to say. Oh, was your radio show really 3 hours?
Yeah. It was 12 to 3.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Greenville.
12 to 3. Wow.
Yeah, because my buddies listened to this, and I didn't want to overlap.
That's awesome, man. And then we will get to Jarrett's fifth quarter call from last year later in the show.
Okay.
Which was good.
It was. It's almost creepy how good it is.
Yeah.
Go to hell, get a job. He was like, bet.
He was like, I got you.
He said, say less, fam.
Big bet, boss.
Are you in hell, though?
I went through hell.
To get the job.
Because, Chandler, like the song says,
if you're going through hell, keep on going. Don't slow down.
Let's take a break. Got our DG interview. What's up, Chat Gang? Hope y'all are doing well.
Chat Gang in the house.
Steve Hill says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Chad liked the stream. Pike liked the stream. Alex said, I feel like when J-Bone first started, he was asked what he wanted to get out of the internship. And he was like, to get a job.
Yeah.
And he said success.
Success.
J-Bone, you are the Babe Ruth of radio. You call your shots. So well done. Jamie says, I think Tony gained 2 on clip last week with his Rams and Jags pick. I want to say. Well, you should say that I picked the Rams. But Tony did gain a game on me last week. I was on Rams and Niners Island by myself, so I made up 2 games there. Tony was perfect until 4 o'clock last week. I understand somebody in this room was perfect picking against the winners at 4 o'clock. Sean's not he takes naps. That's why you're missing the start of those 4 o'clock games. You got to cut out that nap.
Wait, I was perfect last week?
No. You were perfect picking the wrong team.
But I was perfect.
Yes.
I was perfect.
Perfect.
I was consistent. Accurate.
DG joins us when we return after this.
Okay, you have got to come to the Loose Goose. I mean, right now, come to the Loose Goose, 241 Four Lines Road, Winterville, North Carolina. We are a part of Advanced Moving and Storage. All the cool things that we buy, find, oh my word, you won't believe it. We've got everything from furniture to every kind of household thing that you need except appliances. The Loose Goose. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, 10 till 5. You're going to be so glad you did.
IMAX is here with mind-blowing images and earth-shattering sound. Come experience the first IMAX theater in Eastern North Carolina, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville. Crystal clear IMAX laser projection and precision sound come together to provide the ultimate movie experience. And as always, Golden Ticket Cinemas has unlimited popcorn and the best selection of concessions around. Book your tickets at gtcinemas.com and come experience the best in cinematic quality. IMAX, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
This holiday season, give the gift of comfort and adventure at Fleet Feet in Greenville. Whether you're running through the snow or just strolling through the mall, they've got the perfect shoes and gear for everyone on your list. Stop by and choose from top brands like Brooks, Hoka, and Asics. From cozy socks to performance running shoes, Fleet Feet has everything you need to keep you moving all year long. Stop by Fleet Feet in Greenville at 207 East Arlington Boulevard and unwrap the perfect gift for the runner in your life, or treat yourself. Merry Christmas and happy running from Fleet Feet, where the season's best are just a step away.
Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, this is State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer right here in Greenville. We can switch your auto and home insurance so you can start saving today. My team and I are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Timothy Sawyer State Farm, it's easy to switch and save. Just give us a call, 493-0002. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Let me show you what goes on behind the scenes when making a Shakaroni. We created Shakaroni my way, an extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's a simple recipe. We take everything you love, then we build it bigger. Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
If you think football never ends, then you belong with us. Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a family-run dealership that creates a family-like atmosphere for their customers. They have one of the biggest used car inventories in eastern North Carolina. Shop online today at eastcarolinachrysler.dodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Shirley. The Graduate, J-Bone. The Chan Man, Chandler Honeycutt.
Also, shout out to A-Harp for graduating too.
Very loud, sick breathing.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Congrats to A-Harp.
Oh,
Anybody?
and
Brett graduated. Jay is listening on YouTube, watching on YouTube. He said, "Hey, fellas from Melbourne. Go Pirates."
Italy?
Australia.
Austria, huh? Well, let's throw another shrimp on the bobby. Thanks for checking us out, Jay. What time is it there? Don't answer that, because I got to go to an interview immediately with DG, David Glenn, who I talked to in Studio C earlier today. This is for you, Jamie. A lot of Belichick talk.
Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, David Glenn, DG, with the, you know, all the accolades for David Glenn. He's been with us for years here on Pirate Radio, doing big things now on YouTube. DG, how we doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Clip. Good to be with you.
Man, there's a lot going on. Usually we start with East Carolina when we bring you on the program, but might as well hit the big news statewide and nationally in the football world. Bill Belichick becoming the head coach at North Carolina. And, David, you have an interesting brain, a brain that is a little more effective than mine. So my first thought when I heard it last week was like, what's the catch? Like, what is he doing Bubba Cunningham a favor? Like, what's going on here? So take me back to last week, David, when you first heard about this. Did you think it was legit? Did you think this would end up happening? Like, what was your first thought when you heard Bill Belichick's talking to North Carolina?
My first reaction was that it was unlikely. And I didn't know at the time whether either on Bill Belichick's end, he just wanted his name back out there because he had swung and missed during the last NFL cycle. He had become a little bit disillusioned with how he had been treated in that process. And that when we all glance at the NFL right now, maybe there's an opening in Jacksonville, or maybe he would go through a whole nother NFL cycle and not get an offer. So I thought it could have been posing on his part. It could have been posing on Carolina's part, because I've covered enough coaching searches that I know there are many times where they just want to throw some chum in the water for the media. Get them talking about it for 7 straight days. Meanwhile, you know, maybe we didn't even know they were interviewing A, B, C, D, and E multiple times behind the scenes. So it could have been a smokescreen from either side.
Yeah.
Again, that was my initial impression. But here we are. And, you know, ESPN's calling it one of the most stunning, compelling developments in college football history, which we could debate whether that's an exaggeration or not. But it certainly is one of the bigger stories to hit our state in my 30-whatever years covering this stuff.
Well, David, more and more you have to check multiple sources and everything when you see stuff online. You don't know what's true, what's not true. So is the
the 400-page manifesto and the lining up his son for a future job, is all that factual right now?
That is fact. That is fact. Someone asked me if I could submit a Freedom of Information request. For those who don't know, we in the journalism world can give those to public universities, and then after the legalese is figured out, sometimes they have to share it with us because they're a public university. I don't believe the 400-page manifesto will qualify as, the same category as, say, Bill Belichick's contract, parts of which have already been shared with us in the media. So we might never see that, but it was real, and it was shared with the various decision makers at Carolina. And now we do know some of the contract terms as well. In terms of Stephen Belichick, I have thought all along, Clip, that he was one of the most central parts of this whole story. What's the first answer to why you would hire even the most decorated 72-year-old coach? Carolina's answer to that all along has been, in part, well, Bill wants his son to be his successor. And Carolina at least entertained the idea. Of course, Bill can hire Steve if he wants him to be his defensive coordinator. That's not the sticky part. But if Bill wanted some kind of promise in writing that Steve would be his successor in Chapel Hill, whether it's 3 years, 5 years, or 7 years from now, that's a lot trickier to write. And I say that as a contract attorney for 20 years, What was weird about the press conference this week is that the Steve Belichick question wasn't really answered.
Yeah.
It was asked a couple times, but I don't think we got much clarity there. Bill did say he was not disrupting his coaching targets who were in the midst of bowl preparations. Well, that would include his son, Steve, with the Washington Huskies, because they're headed to the postseason. But, of course, it makes more sense for the broad picture if the Tar Heels liked both Bill Belichick for obvious reasons, but also Steve Belichick, who's in his late 30s, as a possible successor to Bill in Chapel Hill.
David Glenn joining us. I did, speaking of the Freedom of Information, now I was listening to a show, kind of a sports comedy show, but they were saying, hey, if we could get into his emails now, watch out, Danny Beal and all you Patriots fans out there. We could get back to the Deflategate stuff. You think Bill's taking care of those emails, if there are any, after all these years? So,
my gosh. Well, I guarantee you that at every public university, one of the first things they say to anybody who's unfamiliar with working at public universities is, hey, keep in mind, when you're using your office account, that is at least theoretically subject to public consumption. I know, Clip, as someone who's communicated with a lot of coaches and athletic directors over the years, just as a member of the media, I have always had in the back of my mind, there is a chance that my back and forth texts, my back and forth emails with some athletic director, some coach at some public university, I better be careful with what I'm writing, what I'm saying in those emails and texts, because absolutely there are scenarios where that would become public information. Now, I don't think that's ever happened, because, my communications are not typically super sensitive. But if you're Bill Belichick, absolutely right now, it is on your radar, not your old personal emails, but anything you do moving forward.
Right.
Yeah, that's at least theoretically subject to public consumption.
One more on this, and we'll move on. But I was asked last night, I was on a gentleman's podcast about, will it work out? And I've been wrong 100 times. I've been right maybe 5 with these things. But, if I had to put a few bucks on it, David, I would say North Carolina becomes a factor sooner rather than later. And you can flip rosters and do things very quickly now in college athletics, college football. I think I had all the questions everybody did at first, like, can he connect with the kids? And the whole talk of, was it Chris Long or whoever said, yeah, it was winning was nice, but it wasn't fun in New England. We didn't have fun. Like, is it going to be fun for 19 and 20-year-olds? I don't know. But you hear Mike Tomlin yesterday on Pat McAfee's show say, hey, my boys are out of college, but I'd have sent them their one-way ticket in a heartbeat. So he's going to get some talent. He's going to coach them up. I would lean towards it working out in a pretty good way for North Carolina. How do you feel about that?
I lean in the same direction as you just described, and I see some of the same possible ways that it could go wrong.
Yeah.
I do remind people You know, I'm a guy in my 50s, and I look at the world a little differently than I did in my 40s or my 30s. Bill Belichick is a 72-year-old man, and this is not a punchline, but with a 24-year-old girlfriend. And he's been there, done that. He's been hired and celebrated and fired and criticized and divorced. And now he has a 24-year-old girlfriend. Like, those who know him well say that he can be a witty, funny, down-to-earth guy behind the scenes. Now, we've also seen the surly press conference guy, right? But I think he's being honest when he says that he was always intrigued by college football. It just never worked out for obvious reasons. He was busy winning 6 Super Bowls, among other things. But I wouldn't be surprised if he has a different look at life right now. And I believe him when he says, although, you know, visiting young people's living rooms on official visits, it just doesn't happen as frequently as it used to. It's just a different world thanks to Zoom and on-campus visits. And head coaches are not beating the recruiting trail the way they used to. It's just a different world. Now you have a general manager of UNC football. He'll still have to recruit, but I think the sales pitch is compelling. Most of the top players, portal, high school, or otherwise, want to envision themselves as at least having a shot at the NFL. And it's a very credible sales pitch for Bill Belichick to say, I can teach you how to get there. And, oh, by the way, I'm now coaching at a top 5 public university. Absolutely, things could go sideways. I noticed in the way the contract was written, you know, Bill Belichick, it's not expensive for him to leave if he wants to. After the first 3 years, it's actually not expensive for the Tar Heels to fire him if it didn't work out. So this is not like one of those $15, $20 million buyouts that, you know, protects a guy like Dave Doran at NC State right now. Belichick and Carolina wrote up a contract that's designed in part to reflect the fact that he's 72 years old. But I see the positives far outweighing the negatives. If you ask me, are the Tar Heels going to win the national championship under Bill Belichick? I'd say no, right? But could they win their first ACC title since 1980? I'd say it's less likely, yes. You know, so I would bet no if I only had 2 choices. Does he get that done in 3 years? But do they have a chance in a way they've rarely had a chance to be that relevant in the last 40-plus years? I think they have a chance. And they're already getting their money's worth in terms of boosters being motivated to donate. And people are going to watch these football games, and people are going to go to that stadium. And whether the buzz lasts 1 season or 3 or 5, who knows? But if I were the decision maker at UNC, I would have gone down this road because at some point, Carolina has played football for 136 years, Clip, and they have never, until now, taken an aggressive, expensive approach to football. Never.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick is paid right behind guys like Kirby Smart of Georgia and Dabo Swinney of Clemson. He's one of the 10 highest paid coaches in America, and Carolina is upgrading other budgets in support of him. That's never happened. They've taken half swings with Butch Davis's hire, or even Mac Brown the second time. He was already a national championship coach at Texas. But this is a rarity, and it's truly unprecedented, really, the degree to which Carolina is taking the full swing at trying in football. Doesn't mean it'll work out, but I think it's going to be fun to watch no matter how it goes.
Good insight from David Glenn joining us. David, okay, I do have one more question on this. Will Bill Belichick be one-on-one with David Glenn on the North Carolina Sports Network between now and the start of next college football season?
Yes. It may not happen until next summer, but I think it'll happen between now and the first kickoff. I'd love for it to happen soon. I'm sure I'm not the only one in line for something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I look forward to it. But yeah, I think it's going to be difficult, especially, you know the deal. The portal, the first portal window goes from this past Monday through December 28th. So Bill's got his hands full because right now he doesn't have much of a football team, and he better hit that portal hard if he's going to be able to compete the way he wants to compete. And that is going to, I'll be surprised if he does a lot of media in the month of December. After that, it is part of Carolina's plan to let him do his existing media obligations, meaning the national stuff with the Manning brothers and other appearances.
Yeah.
So you can tell that Carolina wants those public platforms for Bill Belichick. They want his face out there now that he is the face of UNC football. So it's intriguing that he's going to keep doing those media obligations, even as he's the Tar Heels head coach. Those of us here in North Carolina, we're probably a little lower in the pecking order of his priorities media-wise. but yeah, I think he's going to make the rounds. And as you saw at the press conference, he was a much kinder, gentler version of himself than he was, that surly guy at those Patriots press conferences over the years.
That's kind of a new trend. I don't know if you can call it a trend. There may be more examples, but Belichick, acting head coach and doing stuff with the Mannings. Doug Gottlieb has his radio show and is a head basketball coach. And I think Dion, when he was at Jackson State, was doing stuff with Barstool, like weekly NFL picks and stuff like that. So that would have been, unheard of, taboo years ago, David. And who knows, we might see more and more of that stuff.
That's the world we're living in, right? Carolina football does not have the brand recognition of Carolina basketball, Carolina women's soccer, even the broader term Carolina athletics. Football has kind of sagged compared to, there must be eight or so national championship sports teams at the University of North Carolina. Historically, football's never come close to one, hasn't won even a conference title in 44 years at this point. So it's smart for the Tar Heels to let Bill Belichick kind of continue to make those rounds, because moms watch, dads watch, and depending on which shows you're doing, a lot of young people watch as well. And if that funnels into recruiting results, Bill Belichick is going to be happy about that.
All right. Apologies to the Pirate fans who are tuned in saying, where's the ECU talk? David, it'll be ECU and NC State in the Military Bowl. Talked to Corey Smith from Pack Pride earlier this week. We'll talk to Joe Giglio next week, getting the kind of the state part of it. And because these things do come down to who wants it, who's kind of buying in. Of course, you mentioned the portal. It comes down to what players are going to be on the field during the kickoff as well. But ECU has a good group of seniors, the D-line especially, with Deontay Johnson, Sarad Ware, Elijah Morris, Rajay Harris at running back, guys that have been here 4 or 5 years, enough of a core that they want to right some wrongs. I heard our buddy Alex Harper, the long snapper on the Pirates, said, hey, State beat me in my first game here. I want to go out a winner in the last game. So I think the want-to factor, and from the new coach Blake Harrell, this is big for him. Pirates have struggled against in-state opponents. This is a big game for Coach Harrell. So the Pirates will have the want-to factor. We'll see if Dave Doran and NC State does. They had a kind of a weird one, right, David, where they're top 25 going into the year. There was a time where they didn't even know if they'd be going to a bowl game, but got the win and capped it off with North Carolina. So that want-to factor, David, do the Pirates have an advantage in that department, or do you think State's going to show up to play?
I think because it's ECU, a 6-6 Wolfpack team will be more motivated than it would have been in a run-of-the-mill bowl game. And you're right. Between opt-outs and the who cares factor, those guys, they love their swag bags. It is cool to go to a bowl. For those who haven't been to even the smallest bowl, 6-6 in some scenarios against 6-6, it's fun. Like, the players overwhelmingly enjoy it if they haven't already mentally checked out. You get to do cool things. They feed you good food. You get truly, I forget what the limit is these days, but NCAA rules allow for these, pretty nice swag bags, or even they'll take you to a department store and just say, you can have X $100 each. Go get your stuff. Like, it's kind of cool. And then the question becomes, well, how badly do you want to play the very violent sport of football, which even if you only played it at a lower level, it's not always fun to stick your face in the fan. It's a tough sport. So I don't think there'll be a massive edge in terms of motivation here. I haven't seen all the latest on sometimes guys transferring will still play in the game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if any of these guys are doing that, because, Casey Concepcion's maybe the Wolfpack's best player in any of the three phases of the game. He's on his way out the door via the transfer portal. I don't think he's going to play, best I could tell. But Zakai Barker of the Pirates is a heck of a player. Is he going to play on his way out the door, or is he truly out? It'll be fun. C.J. Bailey, the quarterback for the Wolfpack, will play. Caton Hauser, who was part of the resurgence for ECU, he's going to play. So you have some key pieces, but man, it's hard enough to predict these games when you know who's playing. Right? I mean, right now, not only are we not sure about the motivation factor, I still think here, with what we're 2 weeks out from the game, I think there could be some personnel changes between now and then.
I think last time we talked, David, ECU might have been in the midst of winning a couple of games, but haven't talked to you since the 4-game win streak. It ends against Navy, the hiring of Blake Harrell. What did you think of the way the Pirates closed out the season and the addition of Blake Harrell as full-time ECU head football coach?
Well, he's a guy who knows ECU. He's a guy who motivates his players. He has a great energy level and a charisma about him. One question that I had from afar is, and I would have had for whether it was ECU's chancellor or athletic director, why do you believe Blake Harrell led that 4-game winning streak and then the loss to Navy? Do you really believe Mike Houston would have had different results?
Right.
And there may be a great answer to that question. But I think we'd all agree that Blake Harrell's 4-0 winning streak came against lesser opponents. And the first time he ran into a tougher opponent, like Mike Houston ran into, Army, 11-1 right now, they lost. So that part gives me pause. But clearly the players like him. If he can be a good part of fundraising, that'll be a big deal as well, because that's a huge part of a coach's job description in the name, image, likeness era. But I have a lot of respect for Mike Houston. And sometimes there are explanations in the locker room behind the curtain about why you stopped believing Mike Houston can be the guy. Looking at it from afar, and again, I'm not in that locker room. I'm not in those coaches' meetings, obviously. I really didn't see any reason Mike Houston couldn't have won those 4 games or gone 4-1 down the stretch. You may have an answer to that, but I don't feel like I know the answer to that.
Yeah, that's something we talked about quite a bit. Would Mike Houston have won these games? Would Blake Harrell and Caden Hauser have beaten App State and Liberty? We've also thrown that one out there. So,
right.
And the question that will not be answered, maybe leaked out in the future. I know it won't be answered, David, because I asked John Gilbert to his face on Pirate Radio Live the other day. Who was behind door number 2? Who are the other options? And of course, he's not going to come out and say that, but
right. It's
kind of hard to say, all right, we made the right move when you don't know what the other options were. So I know this, Pirate fans are on board for the most part with Blake Harrell. Really connects to the people around here and is a very genuine guy. I don't text a lot of coaches. I stay away from that, but I do have somewhat of a relationship with Blake Harrell where I texted him after a road win and we're doing the post-game show and he hits me back 10 seconds later. Like he he really does connect with people well, and he's got to win games. That's the bottom line. Right. So we'll see what happens from that regard. David Glenn joining us. I've got a million things to talk about. We're about out of time. David, are you surprised? I don't know. Going into the year, did you think two ACC teams get in the playoff?
I thought there was a good chance because I knew Miami would be really good. They, of course, ended up barely missing the playoff. I knew SMU would be the best of the three newcomers to the ACC, having won the American a year ago and having two quarterbacks that they really liked coming into the season. So I was surprised in the end that SMU did so well, winning 11 games, but it didn't surprise me at all that they were in the mix for the top of the ACC and even the playoff. And Clemson's Clemson, right? They had to kind of come back late from a slow start to win the ACC title yet again under Dabo Swinney. But when you're a 17-team league, which the ACC is for the first time this past season, you have a chance to end up with 3 or 4 teams that are up there in that 10 or more win range. And those were three of the candidates that I thought way back in August. Of course, most of us thought Florida State would be one of those candidates too. Things went quite differently for the Seminoles, but it's very good for the ACC that they got to. It would have been embarrassing if they only got one. I thought the committee made the right decision this year, leaving Alabama out at the expense, putting SMU in at the expense of Alabama and others. And it's definitely good news for the ACC. This league's taken a lot of hits to its football reputation, but it had three prominent teams in the national conversation all year. Two of them got in, and now it's up to those two, both on the road, to at least one of them needs to win a game. Otherwise, it'll just feed the ACC as a second-tier league in football kind of narrative.
Who's got the best shot, SMU or Clemson? SMU and Happy Valley, and Clemson going to Austin.
To me, it's SMU, and it's more to do with the opponent, in my opinion. I do view Clemson and SMU as equals, right? I mean, as they showed in the ACC championship game. Credit to the Tigers for winning, but if they played each other 7 times, it might be a 4-3 type of margin. I think it's infinitely harder to go to Texas, a team whose only 2 losses were to the same squad, the Georgia Bulldogs, who are just mega talented, especially on defense, in a way that I don't think Clemson is quite as dominant this year. So it really, again, it has more to do with the opponent. I don't view Penn State at Happy Valley as nearly as unbeatable as I view Texas in Austin. So SMU has that mobile quarterback in Kevin Jennings. They're very sound in all 3 phases of the game. They have a shot against Penn State up there in Pennsylvania. And if I had to pick one to win, I would pick the Mustangs.
And while David's here, it's 40 bowls in 14 days. We'll have David pick the Game Above Sports Bowl. That's Pittsburgh and Toledo, David. So as I read this, think about that matchup. Brought to you by Tub Thumpers Beverage House. Next time you're in Greenville, David, check out Tub Thumpers, located 623 Red Banks Road in Arlington Village. One-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. Tub Thumpers, where your next favorite drink is waiting. Great spot to pick up some great beverages, to take them home, and enjoy all these bowl games. David, your game, as I mentioned, the Game Above Sports Bowl, Thursday, December 26th, 2 o'clock, ESPN. You got the Rockets of Toledo taking on the Pitt Panthers. Who wins that game, DG?
It's funny. If I was really at the betting window, I would have to look up whether a young guy named Eli Holstein, he's the Pitt redshirt freshman quarterback. He's a transfer from Alabama and a really talented guy. Won the job even as a redshirt freshman. Was really good all year, then got hurt. So is he playing? Because if he's playing, I like the Panthers to win. But he did miss, I think, the end of the regular season. So I don't know if I'm allowed to ask you to do that homework for me.
I'm going to give you an asterisk. I'm gonna circle Pitt with an asterisk on it, and if he does not play,
if Eli Holstein plays, I want the Panthers. They probably have announced this, and I haven't even seen it. I forget the exact injury he had, but yeah, thank you for allowing me the asterisk.
There you go. David, awesome stuff, man. Great to catch up with you. Well, we'll see if we can track you down day of the bowl game on the 28th and talk more with you. But I really enjoyed it, man. Hope your folks have a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, DG, for joining us this football season, man.
Yeah, merry and happy to you and all the folks at Pirate Radio, all your listeners. They've been a big part of our success at the new North Carolina Sports Network. So I always have fun visiting with you, Clip. Thanks for the invitation. I'd be happy to join you again once we know more about who's actually playing in that great bowl game.
Joining us today on Pirate Radio.
David Glenn joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. All right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Treasure chest time.
Time to open it up.
Open it at 317-1250.
Is it Dayquil?
One of 2 times we will open up the treasure chest on this Football Friday. 317-1250. Caller 12 is a winner. We'll find out who won. Talk to him or her and pick out a great prize out of the 2024 Pirate Radio Treasure Chest. We'll have that for you after this.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me Wow, a tie that lights up and sings. Cool.
Need a little help with Christmas this year? Pirate Radio has your chance to win big. The annual Holiday Treasure Chest returns, and it's bigger and better than ever. Tune into Pirate Radio Live weekdays 3 to 6 p.m., and you could win this.
A $100 gift card to Cooper's Cup Coffee, a 10-game ticket pack and hat from Down East Bird Dogs, or an iPad from Copy Pro.
It's going to be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Pirate fans, your East Carolina football team is bowling again. New head coach Blake Harrell leads the charge as the Pirates take on in-state rival North Carolina State in the Military Bowl Saturday, December 28th in Annapolis, Maryland. Priority matters, so Pirate Club members get your tickets by going to ECUPirates.com or by calling 1-800-DIAL-ECU. Kickoff between the Pirates and the Pack is set for 5:45. Get your tickets today.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get fucked up.
It's the end of the year clearance at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on 264 in Washington. Drive a little, save a lot with savings up to $10,000 on Ram 1500 and 2500. Need a work truck for the new year? General Manager Kyle Gaines wants to make you a deal on a new work truck in December. Get $10,000 off Ram trucks right now. Also, a huge selection of pre-owned cars starting at $5,995. Merry Christmas from Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive a little, save a lot.
This is Dr. Anthony Skalick from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes of ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com and go Pirates!
There is road work outside, but plenty of food and fun inside at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. Park right across the street and make your way in for a great lunch today or drinks with friends. There are over 40 beers on tap and plenty of new specialty cocktails to choose from. Don't forget about Singo on Tuesdays, trivia with DJ Captain Morgan on Wednesdays, local artist live music on Thursdays, and the best Sunday brunch starting at 10:30 a.m. Be sure to follow Fish Street Hardware on Facebook and Instagram for all the 411. Go Pirates!
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Now through Christmas at University PC Care, just in time for the holidays, PC Care Plans and Mac Care Plans are buy one, get one. So buy one for yourself and get one to give away. It covers both PCs and Macs and includes maintenance, unlimited remote support, and managed antivirus, keeping your personal computer safe and running smoothly. Get yours today by stopping by University PC Care in Greenville or New Bern and ask for the buy one, get one care plan special. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
Pirate Radio.
An actual pirate?
Obviously. Duh. The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pools showroom in Greenville across from Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools. And vacation spots are right here in our very own backyard. Take a trip to a state park and enjoy traditional camping, RV space, and also air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi. And if you're by a lake, be sure to check out the opportunities to rent a canoe or kayak and get out on the water. Your next adventure is right around the corner. For more information, please visit ncparks.gov. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, thank you, Shirley. Jared Watkins, the ECU graduate here. Chandler Honeycutt, and myself, ECU graduates as well.
Yes.
I think we should be congratulated today just as much as Jarrett and the new folks.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
In 4 years, you'll be doing what I did the other day, and that's celebrate 4 years of being a proud alum of East Carolina University. You should be proud to be a pirate.
I'm proud to be a pirate.
He's not a big celebration guy?
I'm a big celebration guy.
What's the deal then, dude? What's the disconnect?
Well, I mean, I forgot. Like yesterday, I was trying to make plans for today, and I was like, "Oh crap, I gotta graduate." So I don't really care.
You're gonna make plans for the day?
Yeah, like, where am I gonna go
Here's
get lunch?
plan number 1: graduate.
I kept forgetting.
Okay, Michael McDonald. What?
Forgetting to graduate.
I keep forgetting what city we're in. What city are we in?
Greenville.
Greenville. All right, let's head out to the Big Rock Power Sports Live Line. We have our winner of the treasure chest call in, and that is Dick Steffens. Is it Dick or Dickie?
Well, it's either or.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen and heard your name and probably said your name.
I won last year. I'm the Commanders fan up here in Maryland.
All right, there we go. Hey, we got something to cheer about this year, kinda, huh?
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right. Well, remind us, Dickie, what do you do?
I'm a land surveyor.
All right. Good deal. What is your relationship to this part of the country?
Well, I graduated there in 1984, and 3 of my 4 kids went to ECU, and my wife and daughter-in-law, son-in-law, sister-in-law.
Wow.
Pretty much. We're not even from North Carolina.
Very cool. Jared, would you like to congratulate Dickie on graduating?
Congratulations, Dickie.
I did graduate. I know people who didn't.
I do too.
All right, good deal. Well, real quick, let's run down the prizes. And we still got another week of this, so we got plenty of prizes left. Jared, I'll get it started with the 6-piece belt and buckle set, including the Jolly Roger from Anson Belts.
Aiden Golf Course prize pack and Farm Bureau apparel from Brandon Manning.
A Mick Ultra golf bag from Carolina Eagle.
$100 gift card to Chico's.
A gift basket and gift card from Cooper's Cup Coffee.
An iPad from Copy Pro.
$100 gift card to Cuccinella's.
4 basketball tickets and parking pass and T-shirts from David Price Construction.
A 10-game ticket pack and hat from the Down East Bird Dogs.
A $100 gift card to Jimmy John's.
A $100 gift card to Emporium.
Kayak rental package for 2 to River Vibes.
A framed autographed Parker Bird First at Bat from Shenandoah Graphics.
$100 gift card and apparel to Tiebreakers.
Multiple gift cards from Tim Sawyer.
And a prize pack and gift cards from UBE.
All right, Dickie, anything in particular you want out of this?
Any of it sounds pretty good.
All right, man. Do you come down here for football or basketball, baseball games, anything?
Football, baseball, basketball. Probably next time, probably down some baseball games.
Good deal.
So I don't know about basketball too much.
Oh well, yeah. I wish I could tell you to get on board, but I'm not going to do it right now.
For 50 years, so.
Yeah.
You got no better.
That is depressing. Chandler, we'll open it up.
Let's do it. All right, Dickie.
Commanders fan.
Oh, one just fell out. I'm not going to look at it. All right, here we go.
What do we got, John?
What do we got? I'll tell you what we got.
Ooh,
man,
this is a good one every year. Every single year.
They say
What do they say?
Well, they say save the best for last, but all these are the best. But this is the last one on the list. Dickie, you're going to UBE. A prize pack and gift card to UBE. What do you think, Dickie? What do you think?
That's a good one. That's a great one.
Yes, sir. Next time you're here for a Pirate Athletic event, you can get some awesome apparel from your with a gift card, and there'll be a lot of goodies in that prize pack as well. So, Dickie, we will let you know how you can redeem this gift. But thanks and congratulations again. Good to hear from you. We hear from you once a year, so we'll talk to you this time next year.
Go Commanders.
Yes, sir. Let's make the playoffs and make some noise. All right, there he is. Dickie Steffens, our winner of the UBE prize pack and gift card. That's a really good one for a Pirate fan who is out of the area when they come into town. Pop into UBE before the game, and he can use his gift card. And once again, we'll have some goodies in that prize pack as well. All right, one down, one to go on this Friday. We'll open it up again coming up in hour number 3. Right now, we'll take a time out. Tony Dunn said he might be 5 minutes late, but we will be talking to him and picking some games. Mander's got the Saints. I need to look this up. Are the Saints 3-1 since firing their coach? Did I hear that right? I think they've gotten a pretty good interim bump. I know that quarterback they're starting this week is Jake Haener. Yeah, Saints 3-1, only lost to the Rams. So they're playing some decent football. We will pick the games. Can the Panthers win one? Enough close ones, Chan. Let's win one of these games.
I want to win one. I want to win just as bad as the next guy. And I definitely want to win when you're favored for the first time in 2 years. Can we do it? We'll find out about 4 o'clock on Sunday.
And we'll pick it when we return after this.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina, Jeff Stein at Brown and Wood. We have the 2024 Encore GX at 0.9 for 36 months. You heard it right, 0.9. We also have the Envision and the Enclave at 0.9. For GMC, we have the 2024 Sierra at 1.9%, the Terrain at 0.9%, and the all-new Hummer EV 849 lease for 24 months. Brown and Wood, 89 years in business in Greenville, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Emporium in downtown Greenville has been serving the best selection of beer in Greenville for over 5 years. And now we are excited to serve up a mouth-watering food menu. Flatbreads, crispy wings, hearty sandwiches, and wraps. And you must check out the signature tots such as loaded cheese or garlic parmesan. Come check out Emporium's new menu along with their selection of over 50 beers on tap. Life is too short to wait in line, so come to Emporium today at 814 Dickinson Avenue. Use code PR20 at checkout for 20% off the shareable food menu.
Happy holidays, folks. This is Captain Bo Brooks from Pirate Waters Outfitter, 108 North Market Street, downtown Washington, where we have gifts for everyone, including Turtle Box, Smithy Cast Ironware, AFCO Marshware, and Bubble Blade products. We also are a fully functional fly shop, and we carry Grundon's offshore foul weather gear. Come see us this holiday season and get the gift for the one you love in Washington, North Carolina.
It's the holiday season. It's the giving season, and when you give an Atavola gift card this year, 10% of all gift card sales will be donated to Western North Carolina Hurricane Relief. An Atavola gift card is perfect for teachers, co-workers, friends, and family. Bring smiles to the faces of the people you care about this holiday season by stopping by Atavola for lunch or dinner, and don't forget to grab a gift card to support Hurricane Relief. Merry Christmas from Atavola, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
'Tis the
the season, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Holiday cheer is here along with our biggest sale of the year. The unbeatable Black Friday markdowns are ones you don't want to miss. With the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC, you'll find exceptional deals on tons of brands including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Come find the perfect gift at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Jimmy John's introduces the Smoked Cheddar Bourbon Club. Enjoy premium roast beef or turkey, crisp bacon, smoked cheddar cheese, and an all-new creamy sriracha bourbon sauce to take it up a notch. All on freshly baked French bread. This Smoked Cheddar Bourbon Club is here for a limited time, so get yours today in-store or on the app. Watch for Jimmy John's popular pickle chips coming soon and peppermint cookies in December. Jimmy John's on Fire Tower Road, Cotant Street, or Moy Boulevard in Greenville, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. And UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years. You can shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
We're back with Anything Goes. I'm Jerry. You're listening to WZMB 91.3 FM Greenville. It's Friday, July 28th.
You know what? I probably shouldn't play that. All right. I thought he was coming here to pick me up.
Every time he opens the door, I think he's going to come in and whoop our ass.
I probably shouldn't play that video anymore because it does say that station and they're a competitor.
That's right. That stems from you. Was that you?
Years ago.
Nobody you haven't been introduced yet. But you asked a good question.
How is that a competitor?
Tony Dunn's here. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
What's good?
How is that a competitor, Chandler?
I have no. That's the question.
But just because it exists.
I
have no idea.
Tell the story real quick.
So, back when I was a young whippersnapper at East Carolina University, I had just got the internship here. So this was like my freshman year, I think. And I went to WZMB and introduced myself, and they were like, yeah, come back for an interview. So I went. The interview went great. They're like, hey, what else do you do? And I'm like, man, I was telling them all what I did in high school, and I was like, well, right now, I intern at Pirate Radio. And I said that thinking, like, man, that's really going to that's really going to, like, interest them and impress them. And as soon as I said that, that's when they were kind of, like, looked at me and went, oh.
The college radio?
And I said, wait, is this a problem? They're like, well, you would have to choose between them and us because they are a competitor.
And this is when you know you're a dog, when they compete with you, but you don't compete with them.
So I remember coming back and telling Troy Dreyfus what happened. And I thought Troy Dreyfus I thought his head was going to explode. This has been like 7-8 years ago.
They told me it would be like if I worked for WNCT and WITN.
And you said, no, it's not at all.
It's the college radio station.
I just said, okay, all right.
So did they tell you the same thing?
Oh yeah, I mean,
they told him worse. They just compared it to two different TV stations.
But did you? They give you like an option?
I mean, I told them I was like interviewing here, and they were like, "Oh, good luck. That's a great place to like get some experience." And then I got it, and they were like, "Yeah, you gotta quit." And I was like, "Okay."
That is crazy to me.
That's insane.
I mean, I was there for like 2.5 years. I had kind of reached my limit.
Funded by the college.
Yeah, but yeah, you're there to get experience. You get a small check if I remember right.
Yeah, minimum wage.
Yeah, they give you a little bit of money, but like the fact that the school is telling you like, no, don't intern, don't. You know,
They didn't say don't do it. It's just you got to choose.
Right.
It was you
not
have
a
to
lot
choose.
of people choose.
It's like,
to
man,
stay.
all right.
I mean, does it? I'm not gonna say anything.
That's
God
great.
bless college radio.
And you
me,
you were a host at WZMB.
A host? I was a play-by-play voice of the Pirates, buddy.
You were him?
I was little Jeff.
He was him.
I couldn't say you could paint it purple. I said you can take out a utensil that has a lavender shade on it and
brush it
on a piece of paper.
It's a good place to start, though.
No, it is, and they should allow you to have other internships while it's not like you're there full time. You do like one show.
I know some people that like do what Brett does for like ESPN Plus, and
Yeah.
they still get to work at WZMB.
But it's not radio. Okay. All right, you know what? You're right.
Rising tide lifts all boats, folks.
Ellerby might be mad that we're mentioning WZMB so much because all our listeners right now are going over there to see what they're
listen
playing.
to what the Dead for 3 hours.
Jaha Jam, Jaha Jams on a Friday. I don't even know what that word means.
I don't know.
Tony, Panthers three-peat. What did y'all three-peat? 2015.
The division.
Yeah.
I thought nobody in the South wins back-to-back. Is that why it was a big deal?
We won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And what's
With losing
great,
records.
what's great about this shirt, or not great, it's like the second T-shirt we made for the website. The next year, I'm walking to a game, and they're selling them on the side of the road. They janked our design and are selling, which, I mean, like, I don't care, man. We
With
only
the
made
C on it?
Yeah, that's how I knew it.
You were like, what does that C mean? Like, I don't know. Just look cool.
It stands for Carolina, duh.
We only sold like 8 of them, so I mean,
Yeah.
T-shirt game on the internet is a rough world.
Another great thing about that shirt, you couldn't wear it for about 6 years, but now you can fit into it.
So the next year we tried. I got gutsy in 2016.
Literally, you got fat.
I did actually. I was fluffy. I was huggable at that point, and we took a risk and printed the Roar to 4, and we put so we have an error T-shirt like you can buy like an error card.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Like you ship it over to the countries over there, like the runner-ups or whatever.
Kids are wearing Black Sabbath shirts and Carolina Panther 4-peats.
Chandler, one of my favorite things we were able to do this week happened on Monday when we were able to walk in this very room and tell Brian Bailey and Brian Meador the Cowboys were underdogs to the Panthers.
I was just happy to say that the Panthers were favorites.
To see Meador's face, like, really, this is where we've come
That
as an
is
organization?
rock bottom, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so
take that.
Carolina Panthers, if you say, hey, the Carolina Panthers for the first time in 2 years, are going to
That's
be
crazy.
Are going to be favorites. You don't want your team to be that dog, and that team is the Cowboys.
How about
the Dallas Cowboys?
Not only is it the first time in 2 years that we're favored, if the Panthers were to cover the spread in this game, it would be the first time that they covered a positive spread since 2024. It's like they've been favored and covered in 4 years.
Whoa, since 2020.
2020.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was thinking 4 years.
I was about to say, what is that, last week?
Yeah, no, they haven't been favored in 2 years. The last time they were favored and covered was 2020.
All this makes me want to take Dallas.
Shoot, no.
The Panthers a favorite. Are they going to cover as a favorite? I don't know.
They're playing a road game at Bank of America.
The Panthers have played so well against these good teams here lately.
This is the dud that happens for Vegas.
But let's hit
all
on.
the money's going to be on Dallas anyway. I'm surprised the line doesn't go to 3.
It is at 3.
Oh, it started at 2.
It was yesterday. Yeah.
That means everybody's betting Dallas, right?
No,
because they're moving it up.
They're betting Carolina.
I can tell you, 75% of the bets, 70% of the money is on Dallas.
See,
but What's the line doing? What's the line at?
Well, the Sharps are on Carolina.
Exactly. It's like if everybody's betting on one side and the line keeps going up, that tells you the Panthers are the pick.
That's because those Cowboy fans just bet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no matter what their team's
Let's
doing.
go.
Mike P with some good wordplay here.
Ooh, I made a game.
Mike P says more like Dal ass.
We all laugh. Clip goes.
I mean, I've used that a million times in my life.
That's the first time I've heard it.
I just heard a curse word, so I laughed.
As a Cowboys
It's like a fart
hater,
joke.
you don't think I've ever called them Dallas?
No.
Never? Cowgirls?
I've heard that
one.
one.
Like some Cowboy fans.
I don't use that anymore because I'm woke.
Go back to sleep.
Those Cowgirls would be better than those Cowboys. Go back to sleep.
What's the
night?
What's the stadium going to look like Sunday?
It's going to look like a bunch of ugly star jerseys.
Yeah.
I think we might see some Carolina Panthers fans in that stadium, though. We should. It's a whole.
Yeah, there should be.
But no, you laugh. You laugh because I'm saying this because it has been dreadful to watch Carolina Panthers home games. I used to.
We were getting taken over when people even were excited about the team.
That's not good.
So, I will say when we played, who was it? We played. The Bucks.
They just said be prepared.
The Bucks.
What did my trainer say?
When Adam Thielen scored that touchdown, you know how many times I've watched that video, that play, just to hear the crowd pop? Because I feel
you
like we
could hear it. Yeah, you
can hear a crowd pop, and I feel like I haven't been able to hear that and experience that in a long time.
When I went to the Saints game, I mean, there was like a good amount of Saints fans, but it was, I mean, a lot of people there and a lot of Carolina Panther fans.
Wild story about the Cowboys. Last year, somebody tagged me in a Facebook post of somebody that had 2 box seats that they were trying to get rid of. And I was like, oh, get rid of? Like, man, maybe this is just some rich person that's got 2 extras and wants to give it to somebody as a gift. So I messaged them. I was like, oh, I might be, I was like, what's the deal? They said it's $1,600 a ticket. I was like, whoa, you can keep your... But then what I thought about this is like, that means it's $30,000 to get a box for a game or something like that. It holds like 30 people.
Man.
And when you start thinking about money being floated around, we realize, Jonathan, are you listening? Step it up.
Help a brother out. All right, this one is good by Mike P. I'm going to laugh at this one. What will the stadium look like? It'll be full of Emmitt Smith jerseys, below-the-knee jean shorts, and Laker hats. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That is good.
That is good. All right, we'll pick that game and pick the others. Quick other things going on in the NFL. Did you watch last night, Tony?
I did not.
Are you aware of what happened?
Oh, I watched the first half, and it was so rainy and boring. I was like, man, I'm going to go to bed.
We try to identify it before it happens because it can really pay off if it does. But we had our no touchdown game. Rams and Niners went the entire game without a touchdown.
What was the score?
12-6.
Who won?
The Ramicles.
If you put $20 down on no touchdown score, you would have been $3,200 richer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which was wild. I was listening to one of the gambling like the bits that they do on one of the shows, and it's like, this guy's got 4 great picks that are, and he goes, the over in this game. And they all took, and then I turned to the weather. I was like, did this gambling guy not even check the weather? It was pouring down, and 3-0 at halftime. What a bunch of morons picking the over in that game.
Cooper Kupp, did he play?
He was out there.
Okay.
I read he ran like 5 miles, 0 receptions, 0 touchdowns.
Doing a lot of cardio out there for a goose egg for the great
I'll
Cooper
just check
Kupp.
his bank account and he'll be fine.
Talking a lot about money today, Tony.
Am I?
Yeah.
Wait, oh, the tickets?
Tickets, Ellerby, are you listening? Cooper Kupp.
It is Christmas time coming, and this most got kids.
Dude, it's a lot of pressure.
It is.
It's a lot of, you feel a lot of pressure.
Phone broke
times.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Phone
It was
down.
already broke.
Oh, it was, yeah, but it kicked the can.
Oh, it kicked the can.
I was going to keep it.
It was on life support for a while.
It was.
Did y'all see the story about the Niners guy that wouldn't go in the game?
Yeah.
Devondre Campbell.
Yeah.
Who has been in the league forever.
Did he retire? At halftime or
No,
before?
They asked him in the third quarter when Greenlaw went down. They're like, "Hey, go in." He's like, "Nah," and just walked to the locker room.
He's about to have a forced retirement.
Who was the guy that played for the Colts and then he went and then he
Devontae Davis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't he? There's I think there's 2 great videos of him.
Yep.
The one where he retires at halftime.
Yep.
And then the other one is when he got traded.
Yep.
From the Colts, and he was.
And he said,
"What did he say? It was something about like."
Can I call my grandma?
Yes, I knew it was.
He was getting traded from the Miami Dolphins. It was on
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Philbin was the head coach.
Can I call my grandma?
Can I call grandma?
Yeah, sure.
Call my grandma.
Yeah, I mean, I call my.
You're not in jail. You don't get like one call. Like you can do whatever you want. So, all right.
Hey, man, call your grandma.
He said, "Yeah, you can call your grandma. Here's Alex Harper's number."
No, don't give your grandma this number is the rule.
Sorry.
Be careful whose grandma you talk about.
I know.
All right. One of them's off limits.
And then also Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Deuces.
Yeah.
Throwing his jersey.
Without a jersey on. So this dude would not go in the game. Let me read the teammate quotes. Shanahan was not happy, obviously.
I heard he lost his starting position.
Oh, teammates are like George Kittle was talking crap about him. Somebody else said something.
The other one was good. I wanted to read Kittle's first. It looks like they changed the story up here, and I can't find the quotes from Kittle and Ward. See if you can find those, because Ward's was hilarious. He called it sucka bleep.
No, he said stuff in the video.
Oh, stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it
Sucker
bleeped out.
stuff.
Where's the article I was reading? Now I don't have the quotes about it. Anyway, I'll try to find that. But yeah, they had Kittle and Ward talking about it, and they were not happy. The Ward said, oh, here he goes. It's just got a little bit of it, but he said he's probably going to get cut soon. Like, it was just very matter of fact. Like, sucker stuff. He's going to get cut. Like, get this guy out of here. Kittle said it was like one of the craziest things he's ever seen.
I like
and never wants to see it again.
I love when people do this. I just think of like Half Baked when he quits the.
Oh, you like when people don't go in the game?
Yeah,
or just quit.
George Kittle said, "I've never been around anybody that's ever done that, and I hope I'm never around anybody like that again."
Yeah, I actually did this once. Refused to go into a game.
Yeah,
church league basketball. I was so mad. I pulled one of these moves.
Brock, you're in.
Nope.
I said, what? What's the point of going in now? It was like 45 seconds left. We were down by 7. And I was sitting over there fuming the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
You could have used my free throw ability.
You could have started a comeback.
And Mr. Pete, I love him, but like, he's not a basketball coach.
As a youth minister. What does he know?
It's God's plan, Brock. Get in there.
and I felt bad. But he said, all right, hey, Clip, go on
Deliver
in.
me
and
from
I was
this
like,
bench.
No, why? It's over. The game's over. I'm not going in. I was such an a-hole.
Yes.
But like, God, that made
Such
me
a
mad.
diva.
I know. I was a diva fat shooting guard. You don't see a lot of those anymore.
Post-game interview, he's just like, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
It's glory to God.
I'm just here so I don't go to hell.
I'm just here so I don't get sinned.
This is paying penance.
So I guess I can't hate on this guy too much, man.
I don't hate this stuff. I love when people quit in style.
It's a little different though, like when you're a linebacker and your linebacker goes down and you don't go in the game.
So did Greenlaw get hurt again?
Yeah. This was first game back. I think that's
First
why
game back
Campbell
since
was
the
mad.
Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
He was running on the field at the Super Bowl.
But the guy had been starting before, I think.
Well, yeah,
And then he
Campbell
was
has been starting
he was
all
upset
season.
that he just got
But
switched out.
kind of have to understand.
What a B word. Screw that guy. And
People
screw
don't-
myself.
People don't want to
I'm sure you
compete
will.
anymore. These kids don't want to compete anymore.
Oh.
I don't care, man. Do it.
All right. Let's take a
They
break.
cut you guys. They cut people without remorse. Cut yourself.
He took his life and job in his own hands.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we return, Tony, you did indeed make up a game.
Jarrett's made up like 40 games.
We beat him last week.
Did we? Good.
You by a couple, me by one, I believe.
I went 8-4. You went 9-3.
Somehow Chandler keeps getting worse. So he's 24 games out of first place. That's tough. But he's 15 games out of third. Like, we could have somebody join the pick'em now and maybe come close to catching Chandler.
I think David Price might have last week.
We will make some picks. Interested to see how many of us take the Panthers. We'll find out when we return after this.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Dank Burrito is now open in Greenville. Dank is your ticket to adventure in a tortilla. We combine bold flavors to make new kinds of burritos, tacos, and bowls like honey truffle buffalo chicken or teriyaki shrimp. Once you go Dank, you'll never want the same boring burrito again. Dank Burrito is also the official burrito of the ECU Pirates, which we all know and love here in G Vegas. We're open now at 108 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Come join the Dank Burrito Mafia. Hope to see y'all soon.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Looking for your perfect cup of coffee? Stop by Cooper's Cup in Winterville, located at 2588 Railroad Street. Whether you're craving a bold espresso, a refreshing smoothie, or a soothing hot tea, we've got just what you need. Don't forget to pair your drink with one of our delicious muffins or a warm cinnamon roll straight from the oven. Come on in, unwind, and enjoy the cozy atmosphere at Cooper's Cup, where every sip feels like home. Follow Cooper's Cup on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. See you soon!
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholistico.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
This is Brian Packard, ECU former baseballer. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Town Insurance is your premier independent insurance agency. From maximizing opportunities to minimizing risk, Town's insurance advisors offer expert professional advice to clients of all sizes. For personal or business insurance questions, call 756-8300 today. And America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
Before we pick NFL games, let's have Tony Dunn pick a bowl game. 40 bowls in 14 days. Shirley, can you cue one up?
40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, oh my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, 14.
Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like 40 bowls in 14 days, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like 40 bowls in 14 days, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah.
It's a good one for Tony. Some old Outcasts.
Yeah, there you go.
D.H. Conley High School.
Driving the Civic.
And Tony, the sponsor of 40 Bowls in 14 Days, would be up your alley as well. Have you been to Tub Thumpers Beverage House?
I have not. I did hear it, though. You read the ad, and I was like, this is interesting.
623 Red Banks Road in Arlington Village. They have local brews, fine wines, handcrafted meads, Tub Thumpers, where your next favorite drink is waiting. And you have an acquired taste. You like to try different things.
I did.
From the alcohol variety, especially local brews. So go check that out, Tony. Tell them you enjoy hearing them being talked about on Pirate Radio, and grab you something and watch one of these bowl games. I'm trying to find something Tony would have some interest in. But I guess I could have you pick the Military Bowl. I haven't picked that yet. Tony, ECU plays NC State in the Military Bowl. Who's going to win it?
The Pirates, baby.
The Pirates
Here we
are going to win the Military Bowl, according to Tony Dunn. Do you have any interest in bowl season, the playoffs, anything?
I mean, I guess I'm kind of interested in some of how the realignment and all these different teams that have, good record. What is it, Indiana?
Yeah. So next,
what's going to happen with that story?
Is everybody aware of when these games are?
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No.
There's kind of my point. Next Friday night, we got a playoff game.
No, not Boise.
It's Indiana and Notre Dame.
There we go.
The Battle of Indiana. And then next Saturday, I believe, right?
Triple header.
21st. Yeah, we got a triple header of playoff games. SMU at Penn State, Clemson at Texas, Tennessee at The Ohio State.
I do like that about the extension.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait until...
Yeah. Like, they're going to hit
Christmas.
before a lot of bowl games.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
2 of them are on TNT, which is
That is
kinda
sick.
cool.
Charles Barkley on the call for SMU Penn State.
That's just terrible.
Penn State's in what league?
The Nittany Lions.
I meant to say SMU, but I'm going to say Penn State again. Jamie, how you feeling? Don't answer that. We'll talk about it next week. All right, let's make some NFL picks. Jared, what's the line for Chiefs Browns?
I believe it's 4.
I got a weird feeling about this.
You can have that feeling, my friend.
I got a weird feeling.
What did my trainer say?
Kind of like last.
I
can't wait.
4.5.
What is Jameis Winston's pregame speech going to be?
Oh my God, for the Chiefs, they got Patrick Mahomes, but we got
the Lord
Patrick Mastones. I'm talking about our testicles, guys.
Testes.
The Lord gave us these
Yes.
balls.
Yeah.
And the Lord's going to test us today.
Okay, we figured it out.
Dude.
We should do like Mad Libs, Jameis pregame speeches.
Love you, Jameis.
Give me the name of a historical figure. Give me the name of a tool you work with. Like, be like, Abraham Lincoln's hammer brought us here today.
George Washington Carver's hoe.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Chiefs at Browns. Tony.
Chiefs.
The Chin Man.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Bone.
Dang it.
Chiefs.
Do it, Clip. Do it.
Do it. That's a weird game, man.
Oh, yeah.
If I see snow in the forecast, let me look up the weather. Because Jameis loves the snow.
God.
I love the snow, man.
I just love seeing his face when he thinks about snow.
It's going to snow again.
The Lord gave us this opportunity.
Looks like it's going to be rain instead of snow.
It's at 1 o'clock, so what is it, like 45 degrees?
45, 42.
The Browns have been stinking, man.
Yeah.
I'll take the Chiefs.
Jameis Winston playing in the snow is like a kid playing in the snow on a day off from school, like a snow day.
There is no difference.
Bengals at Titans.
Bengals.
Give
me the Bungles.
I don't trust them as far as I can throw them.
But the Titans lost to the Jags.
But I'll take the Bengals.
Bengals.
Commanders at Saints. Tony, have you been following the Saints the last month?
No.
They fired their coach, Dennis Allen.
Right.
Would you be shocked if I told you they were 3-1 with their interim coach?
Yes.
Well, they are.
Okay.
And it makes me nervous.
It should. But I'm picking the Commanders. And the last time I'm going road. I'm a road warrior this week. The last time I went road warrior, I made some games.
Okay. And you're going to pick the road team in the next game, too. Tony gets confused about players' names sometimes.
I do.
I could tell you their starting quarterback's name, and you'd still mess it up.
Hayner?
Jake Hayner.
Joe Blainer?
Exactly.
Hey, Fresno State guy.
Fresno
Sam
State
Painter?
guy. God, that makes me nervous, too. A lot of things are happening here that I don't like. What I do like is Marshawn Lattimore is finally going to play football for the Commanders against his old team. And Washington's coming off a bye.
Pick 6, baby.
Give me the Commanders.
Commies.
So rude.
What?
So every time.
Say that again.
The Saints.
Gross.
Why?
Because they're 3-1.
Trying to make up a game.
Chandler.
Me and Clip talked about this earlier. Chandler's always like, I'm trying to make up a game, and then has the worst week ever.
This is why you keep losing games. Stop trying to make up games and try to win some games.
Well, you said you were nervous. They're 3-1
I am nervous.
under their interim.
But I'm eternally nervous when it comes to Washington.
I mean, look at the teams they've beaten.
Who, Washington?
No, the Saints in the 3-1 stretch.
They beat the Falcons.
Browns and Giants.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, good point.
Ravens at Giants. We should pick the spread in this.
I was about to say.
We're not.
What
do you think it is, Tony?
I think it's 16.
Did you see it?
I heard it.
Okay.
I think.
It went up to 17 last night. Back down to 16.
I will take the Ravens.
I'll go alternate spread, take like minus 24.
Yeah, I was thinking Ravens.
They're going to murder the Giants.
Just money.
Murder of crows, not ravens. I thought you were making a pun there.
No, just after like Lamar Jackson talked about how pissed he was after the last game against the Eagles.
And how pissed Mike Schwartz is.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't really know if they're in tune with ECU basketball.
Who you got, Chandler?
I'm going to go with the Ravens.
You can make up a game?
Nah, I'm going to play it safe here, man. I'm going to get wins when I can.
Jared, you like the spread in this, huh?
Love it.
That's crazy. I mean, just like in the NFL.
It might be the biggest spread of the season.
Yeah.
I think DeVito might be starting, so give me like 4 pick sixes.
Wait, who?
Oh, easy.
Tommy?
Yay.
Spaghetti ravioli.
Cousin Tommy playing?
Hey, Paisan.
Tony's probably related to him somehow.
He's going to probably have some gumbo.
Deliver me from pick sixes.
Gumbo.
Chandler messes up a reference.
Gumbo because he's in New Orleans.
Who?
Danny?
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong.
He's not gonna have any. He's gonna be eating chicken cutlets.
I'm gonna help you out though, Chandler. Because the Saints picked up Ben DiNucci.
Ben DiNucci.
He's eating the gumbo.
He's eating the gumbo.
No, he's gonna have a Cajun pasta.
I burned my mouth on pizza.
Paisan.
Oh man, that's good. What did Chandler say yesterday? He was shaking in his boots.
Oh yeah,
but because he was angry or something.
Yeah.
Was he shaking in his booties?
Oh man, Chan.
Because because I was angry.
You were angry?
Oh, was it ECU basketball?
Shaking in my boots.
So angry.
Oh, I'm so mad. I'm going to go hide under this blanket. I'm so mad.
Intimidating.
Cowboys at Panthers. Before y'all say something, let's get the outsider's perspective.
I am
First
biased.
of all, too sweet.
Yeah.
What are you biased about?
I hate the Cowboys.
Okay.
I don't think I've picked them all season, but I'll go Panthers here.
Okay.
Maybe not -3. I think they could win by like 2 or 1.
Okay.
All right. I mean, laugh all you want.
If you bet like Panthers by 1 exactly and 2 exactly, you could probably get a good return on that.
Yeah.
Just saying, if you want to go that route. Who's whispering? Hey, wait, am I going crazy? Cowboys at Panthers. I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys. John. What do y'all got going on?
We're taking the Panthers and the points.
Boom! Why are you doing our thing with Tony?
For 3. We got the 3-point spread.
It's not as cool if you have to talk about it.
He asked why.
So here's
you're on camera. Like,
here's the deal. Here's the deal here. Don't put my name down because I'm not taking the Panthers.
Oh no!
Look, I'm taking the Panthers if they're dogs. I don't like us being favorites.
Wow. Y'all did a 3-point spread celebration and everything. That's bad mojo, Chan.
Well,
Nah,
thanks
you know,
for having.
whoa.
Thanks
you know
for
what?
entertaining me.
No, you know what? Switch it up. Panthers -3. Boom! Give me the Panthers -3.
There we go.
All is right in the world.
My computer died.
I said this to Chandler, Tony. I will repeat it to you. I don't care for the Panthers.
Well, I don't care for your.
Wait, I have more to say.
Oh, okay.
Seeing, and you know what? I hate when people do what I just did.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it in
Let's
that way.
listen to it.
I didn't mean it in that way. I meant to say, like,
You don't have any investment.
here's what I was going to say. It made me sad when Brooks got hurt last week.
Oh gosh. Me
Like,
too.
that sucked.
Yeah.
He's like fought hard to come back. His role was increasing. And
It looks like
great.
You just get scared right out the gate. Is this a story of a great player who is going to be crushed by injuries? And we just say Thomas Davis.
did he like try to come back too soon, or is it just unlucky, or what? What are they saying?
Well, I mean, I guess the 2 ways to look at it is that you could have just rested him for the entire year, or you didn't need him. You had Chuba Hubbard 1,000-yard season, and you really didn't. You know, the question is why were they doing it? Some people have wondered if they waited too long to bring him back, and that is that he could have been ready. And I think the one argument for that, because it seems like, well, more time would be helpful for the injury, is you go from 0 football to game speed. You know, so I think that kind of
Without a lot of in
no
between.
training camp, no practice, you know, and so it really stinks too because it's how late it is in the year. He's really going to miss at this point, given the same injury. You're going to be careful with him next year, so he's not going to play his second year of his contract. So it really, and he looks like he could be a star, man. Yeah. Like Larry Johnson or something. Not, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
He
I was
looked
like,
good.
did I get that name wrong?
Congratulations to Chuba Hubbard getting 1,000 yards. I have a question. Is it hard to get 1,000 yards?
Hey,
or
I like the way your sports brain's working right now.
is it hard to get 1,000 yards, or is it just hard to get 1,000 yards for the Panthers? They did a video of all the Panthers that have had 1,000 yards. There was only like 6 or 7 players in our 30-year history.
Well, it's easier now that they added a game.
Let's name them all.
Oh God, there was some.
Let me do it.
There were some on there I didn't even know.
Let me and J-Bone do it.
All right.
Jonathan Stewart, one of them.
Boom.
I'm going to go with my guy, Stephen Davis.
Yes.
Totally.
D'Angelo Williams.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yes. Add Chuba.
So how many more we got?
He said 6.
It's
got to be more than that.
Bianca Batuka didn't do it, did he? Who would have done it from like 95 to 2000?
Was it something?
There was
Lamar,
somebody
Lamar,
Did Deshaun Foster do it?
No.
Cam Newton.
Oh.
No.
Something Lamar.
Cam Newton had
Lamar somebody.
Lamar?
Something Lamar.
I got to look it up now.
There was a running back from the 90s with that name, I think. Can't remember if it was his last name or first name, though.
Anthony Johnson, man.
Yeah, only 6.
I don't know who that is.
So, yeah, that's it. Williams, Davis, McCaffrey, Stewart, Johnson, Chuba. Deontay Foreman just missed out.
I can't believe Foster didn't get
Foster, well, how about Foster had 902, 897, 879, 876. He needed like 1 or 2 more games. He would have done it a few times.
He would have done it in this era.
Yeah.
Tony, I can't believe Nick Goings.
I know.
Is that kind of sad though? Only 6 1,000-yard rushers in our franchise.
Kinda.
Did Cam not have 1,000?
Jared, I was with you,
I don't think
man.
it's sad because
Cam's high was 754.
Yeah.
I don't think it was sad. It's sad because the longevity of Stewart and Williams, how much time they took
thought
up.
about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They took up like a 8-year space of a 25-year team.
Yeah.
Mike P asked, have y'all seen the pic of the Saints starting quarterback? He's very sassy. I have seen that going around.
Yeah, and it said not me getting a first down.
Can we talk about something far more entertaining?
It looks like Zoolander or something.
It does.
Wait, what do you got?
Something far more entertaining than football. Cam Newton is going to have a Special Forces TV show on Fox.
I mean, it's not his show.
Well,
they've
they've
done that show before.
I know what you're talking
Stephen Baldwin is also in it.
Hey, sign me up.
Your
Jesus and
cousin?
Cam. Yes.
What? You look like you'd be a Baldwin brother.
Don't.
He doesn't have the nose for it.
Don't compare me to that trash.
Tony,
Oh, hey.
Tony, you gonna watch that show?
Heck yeah. I'm going to do a podcast about it.
Special Forces podcast.
I turned on ESPN today and saw Cam Newton and Snoop Dogg on a panel together.
Yeah.
Hey, new Dre and Snoop album out today.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know Ice Cube came out with a new song this year?
Yeah,
Awesome.
the new album.
A whole album?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm in.
We're back.
My ego.
Okay. Let's take a break. When we return, we'll make some more picks. Tony, we've got 2 potential Super Bowl preview games this week. Bills, Lions, Steelers, Eagles. We'll see
It's
where
not
we lie
Patriots,
there.
Cardinals.
We've got a Monday night doubleheader, including J-Bone's Raiders. We'll talk about all that when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Football Friday. Back with you after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Winter is here, but Strauss Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StraussMarine.com. Strauss Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. Our technicians stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is here to help with all of your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC needs. Facing electrical issues due to the elements? We're on it. Plumbing concerns or emergencies? We're ready to fix it. HVAC struggling to keep up? We'll bring the climate back under control. So go to call, nublue.com today. Go Pirates.
When you're working outdoors, unpredictability is the norm. So tackle your toughest jobs with the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700. This rugged side-by-side brings power to any party with reliable torque for towing and smooth shifting for the trails. And you can choose between 3 trims, Standard, Deluxe, or the True Timber Forest Edition. Get greater capability. See the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700 today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets and doors, and always wear seatbelts. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
How much America's in a can of 4 Loco USA? Take a pro wrestler, give him apple pie picks, bald eagle biceps, fists of 4-wheel drive, and legs spinning drones. Then add even more America. More America. USA. Tastes like real.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, Kairos Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us at 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our float therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At Kairos Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt and halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at KairosFloats.com. Kairos Float and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
The time is now to book your holiday fiestas at Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville. Chico's is the perfect place to get all your dear amigos together for some Mexican food and fun this holiday fiesta season. Call Chico's now to make a reservation for any large or small fiesta with all of your amigos. Also remember to put a smile on your amigos' faces this holiday season with the perfect gift, a Chico's gift card. Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com.
Pirate Radio, your #1 station for the latest on ECU sports. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Pirate Radio is excited to announce that Inky Johnson will be the 2025 Leadership Luncheon speaker on Monday, March 17th. Inky is one of the most highly sought-after speakers in the world. Some of his clients include Chick-fil-A, State Farm, AT&T, the University of Alabama, the University of Texas, New York Knicks, New England Patriots, Baltimore Ravens, and Atlanta Braves. For sponsorship information, please contact Mark Alexander at 252-327-2173 or email him at mark@pirateradio1250.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, picking some games. Coming up, hour 4, we'll talk ECU NC State with Morgan Ahlers. Probably a little depressing basketball talk in there as well. Brian North will join us. In hour 3, we will have another treasure chest winner, and we'll have our Fleet Feet rundown. All right, let's go Jets at Jags. Chan Man.
Give me... God, this is a terrible
How do
game.
I always lose a pen? It's crazy. Oh, it's right here. That's weird.
In your pen holder.
As I was saying, give me...
Oh, you have to pick the Jets. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Jets at Jags. Jags won last week, right? I'll take them again.
Wow.
I am too, because I said I'm never picking the Jets again, and every time I've strayed from that, I've lost.
All right.
Going with the Jets, unfortunately.
Okay. God, this should be an easy pick, but the Texans are the AFC Commanders. I've said it. I mean, that's what they are. You just can't trust them fully. Dolphins at Texans. Dolphins still fighting for their lives, right? They're mathematically in it. The obvious pick is Texans here. Do you trust them enough? I'm going to say yes, but
I'm taking the Dolphins. Then.
Right,
I'm going to try to. This will be opposite here.
I feel like you should be able to trust the Texans more at this point.
Yeah. But that's an indoor stadium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no problem for Miami's offense.
I don't think Houston would be 30 degrees anyways.
True.
Very good point there, Jarrett.
They're going to have the windows open.
Hey, Suit, are you with us or are you doing something else?
You have to talk to my secretary.
I'm going with the Texans.
Who are you picking?
I'm going to go with. Man, let me see here.
You didn't know what game we're doing.
Yes, I do. Give me the Fins, baby.
You're saying baby a lot today. You don't call your secretary baby, do you? You can get in trouble for that.
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
And I don't make her close
You
the door.
don't call her sweet cheeks?
And it's weird because he's a 45-year-old dude.
We have an open door policy.
What does that mean?
You can't close the door.
Why not?
Because.
What would happen if you did?
The hinges are rusted.
Look, you never know. Like
somebody could say
allegations.
something. Yeah.
Allegations. Sure, that's how it is at Pitt Community.
You would be the one saying she touched you.
She touched me.
She called me sweet cheeks.
Battle of horses. Colts at Broncos.
Oh, man. I'm taking the Broncos.
I am as well. Although this is a narrow line, right?
4.
How good are where are the Broncos? What's their record now?
8-5.
Jeez. These guys are a wild card team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jared loves it. Every team in his division is going to make the playoffs. Is that true?
Yeah.
That might be. Who you got there, sweet cheeks?
Ah, man.
Who you got there, toots?
Toots.
Shut the door. Shut a door.
Can we open these doors? I'm a little nervous around this
Open
guy.
a window. I don't care.
I gotta go, and I love the movie. I love the movie about Sean Payton. I love that movie, and for that reason, give me the Broncos.
Love that movie. It sounded like you were going into a little great movie.
Great movie there.
What a picture.
Not the greatest. If I would have made it, it would have been the greatest. But
who did you pick? Colts?
Broncos.
All right.
No, I love that movie.
I know, but it sounded like you were going to say Bud.
Give me the Brock Knox.
All right, the Brock Knox. All right, Super Bowl preview 1. Bills at Lions. Bills coming off a loss. Lions coming off a guy puking in the locker room. And Dan Campbell saying, yeah,
Skipper.
keep going. Whatever you're doing down there.
Dan Skipper.
Tony, I'll start with you.
I'm going Lions here. Is it so? Was it 2 weeks ago that Josh Allen had the big game, or is it last week and they lost?
Last week
And they
the Rams.
lost. And he had the most fantasy football points for a quarterback in the history of football, and they still lost.
They were going up and down the field. Yeah. Which is why on Monday, and I had this thought even before that game, I was like, I'm going to ask Jared about this because he knows personnel and stuff better than I do currently in the NFL. But, like, what defenses do you trust and not trust in the playoffs? I don't know if I trust either one of these defenses, honestly.
I don't distrust the Lions. I know they're dealing with injury.
Yeah.
That's why I continue to say Philly's the best team.
Because they do have a defense. Who you got, Jared?
Detroit. Rock City.
Chandler.
I love the Lions here. I think they're the most complete team in the NFL. I love what Dan Campbell's doing there in Detroit. Two-headed monster with Montgomery and Gibbs. Oh, my goodness. And then you have Laporta. They're in sync. And I'm not just saying that because I saw a video of, like, the players going down the line. And did you see that, J-Bone? Yeah. Going down the line.
Clapping together?
Clapping and hugging, and they were doing it in sync. That tells you a lot about this team. Give me the Detroit Lions.
Did your secretary AI that for you?
That was beautiful, man.
I know.
You are a football guy. You're a ball knower. Bills and Lions.
He fake laughed. I real laughed.
Appreciate it, Tony.
I was doing a Beavis Butthead laugh.
It wasn't even a joke, dude.
Well, that's why I did a Beavis Butthead laugh.
Bills.
Oh.
Steelers at Eagles. Jeez. I love Mike Tomlin as a dog. Mm-hmm. Give me the Eagles.
I've disrespected the Steelers all season, and I'm going to keep doing it right here. Give me the Eagles.
Okay.
Jeez. I guess fly, Eagles, fly.
It's like you said, Clipper. Mike Tomlin as a dog on the road. Gotta love that. Kind of leaning there. Eagles, I feel like they have to slip up here a little bit, and maybe this is the game. Look, Steelers are looking like a true contender here. Russell's looking good. Is this the old Russ? I think it is. Don't know if they'll be making the Super Bowl and being the Super Bowl champion, but I think they're going to be a champion on this day against the Eagles.
Take that, WZMB.
You could have had this.
This could be us, but you play.
Chan, a locked in Chan is something like radio has never seen before.
Yeah, what's going on?
Mike P said you dames are making some good picks. Hey man, easy on the language. Patriots at Cardinals.
Yuck. Cardinals.
I'll take the Cards.
Cards.
The Patriots, man. You look at them and you're like, man.
Stop saying man.
Look at the Patriots. They stink, but they have some hope with their quarterback, Drake May. I didn't think he was going to be good in the NFL. He actually looks like a franchise quarterback. But you're going on the road at the Cardinals. I like what they're doing here. Give me the Cardinals.
Do you like that thing in the end zone that says red zone at the Cardinal Stadium?
Nah.
Me neither. Bucks at Chargers. Good game. I like this game.
Good game.
It's going to get overshadowed by the other 4 o'clockers. Bucks at Chargers. I am riding with these Bucks, man.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go with the Bucks again. Yeah,
I'm taking the Chargers.
I was listening to Bill Simmons. He said the Chargers for the first will actually have a home field advantage in this game because the Bucks are not really a national team. Yeah. Usually other teams take over that stadium, but it should be like a Chargers home crowd. You said you're taking the Chargers?
Yes, sir.
Chargers.
I'm a big believer in Justin Herbert. I just hate how much their receivers drop the ball, especially Quentin Johnson. What a bust he's been. Don't like him at all. He sucks. I don't mean to go too aggressive there, but it's frustrating seeing a guy like Herbert, who I believed in a long time. He's actually my fantasy quarterback. How's that working out? Not good. I'm 4-10. But I like I like the Chargers. Is J.K. Dobbins a go though? Is he a go?
I got another. Was Ladd McConkey a go? That's the bigger question.
It doesn't really matter.
They
I like
got
the
Quentin
Bucks.
Johnson. Who cares?
I like the Bucks and how they're playing. Baker Mayfield, the way he played last year, I thought, well, can he do it again this year? He has proven that. And Mike Evans not going to get to 1,000 yards for the first time in his career, which stinks, but he's still playing great right now. He's going to have a big day on Sunday. Give me the Bucks.
You need to be careful with this because it's kind of like when you wear a tie to work, and then you wear a tie for a couple of weeks to work, and then you don't wear a tie. People are like, what? Casual Wednesday now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, we're going to hold you to this on Fridays.
Mike said, just tuning in. Is Sean okay? See? They already don't recognize this, locked in Sean
Casual
guy.
Friday? No. It's on. I came to work on Friday.
When I'm doing business and fun at the same time, it's actually
Are you just
fun.
reading these takes?
No.
But pre-reading them and then just mimicking?
He's looking at another pick'em site or something.
Summarize.
So, hey, wait, what's the next game? All right.
Packers at Seahawks. Jared, who's the 3-name guy for the Seahawks? No. Yeah.
And Jigba.
Yeah. No.
Jackson Smith and Jigba?
But that's not who I'm thinking of, though. Or is it?
The wide receiver?
I think it is.
From Ohio State?
He scores every week.
Yeah.
Remind me to take him for a touchdown this week.
Gotcha.
And Charbonnet, the coolest name in football.
That is very cool.
Yes, it is.
Very suave.
It's like bring a bottle of Charbonnet to dinner.
I'm taking the Packers on the road.
I am as well.
Same here. Packers.
Packers, Seahawks.
Put an S on that. Dude.
Is it Geno?
Packers.
Thank you.
Is Geno leading the league in passing yards?
Joe Burrow.
Burrow
is.
I don't know. You can write him a letter, but he won't write back. Geno Smith. Seahawks are 13-11 at home.
Number 2 there, Tone.
Nice.
Geno Smith.
Seahawks are 13-11 at home since 2022. I don't think that's very impressive enough to give me the edge on, yes, I said edge, on the Seahawks. Packers on the road.
This man is wild.
Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs.
You love him.
Who's that top guy, though? I feel like they haven't gotten that top guy at receiver. But I tell you what, they might have a feeling after Sunday because Christian Watson's going to have a big game for the Packers on Sunday. Give me the Packers.
Do you have an earpiece in? This is fun. Chandler, to your point, the 12th man, a bit overstated now, it seems like.
Yeah.
They don't have that. All right, we are out of time. We will quickly pick the Bears at Vikings. Tony, you've been disrespecting the Steelers all year. I and the world have been disrespecting the Vikings all year. They're like 10-2 or whatever.
Yeah. Easy pick here.
Yeah. All right. And Falcons ready.
Kirk Cousins has sucked lately. This is a great opportunity for a bounce back game.
Yeah.
Give me the Falcons.
I'll take the Falcons too.
I'll go Falcons here.
Chandler, great seg, bro.
Thank you, man.
Tony, enjoyed it.
Thank you.
C3 podcast, Friday free for all. Check
Post-game
out
show.
post game as well. Maybe you'll have some redneck Cowboy fans join you for that post game as well. Could be a fun one. Could be an entertaining one. We'll take a break. Morgan Ahlers joins us. Fleet Feet Rundown, Treasure Chest, Brian North, all ahead after this.
It's back. The annual Pirate Radio Holiday Treasure Chest is back. The chest is loaded with fabulous prizes from our fantastic sponsors. Tune into Pirate Radio live weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. and you could win this.
$100 cash from Sparky Snowballs, 4 basketball tickets and a parking pass along with t-shirts from David Price Construction, or a 2-night stay from the Beaufort Hotel.
It's going to be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Pirate fans, your East Carolina football team is bowling again. New head coach Blake Harrell leads the charge as the Pirates take on in-state rival North Carolina State in the Military Bowl Saturday, December 28th in Annapolis, Maryland. Priority matters, so Pirate Club members get your tickets by going to ECUPirates.com or by calling 1-800-DIAL-ECU. Kickoff between the Pirates and the Pack is set for 5:45. Get your tickets today.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Hi, I'm Walker Allen Volova, and I'm with CopyPro. CopyPro has been locally owned and operated here in Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. CopyPro is the leader in office technology. Does your business struggle with keeping printing costs low or producing professional documents? Here at CopyPro, total satisfaction is our #1 priority. We have a variety of solutions to help reduce your printing expenses and make your business more productive. Call us today at 1-800-682-6558 or online at copypro.net. CopyPro, we are the professional office systems people.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy talls for smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor. See you this week in Greenville.
This Christmas, let UBE help Santa fill the sleigh with purple and gold. UBE and PirateWear.com has everything an ECU fan could want, from warm pirate hoodies, crews, and jackets to ECU wall hangings and ornaments. UBE and PirateWear.com also has the largest selection of apparel, gifts, and stocking stuffers for your little pirates. UBE and PirateWear.com has the largest selection of ECU merchandise, and they're your one-stop shop for everything on your Christmas list. Happy holidays from UBE and PirateWear.com. Take a hit from a 300-pound linebacker, and you better be wearing pads. Take a hit on the road, and you better have good auto coverage. When you've got North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance, you've got the best local agents ready to help you bounce back. If you don't, well, you'll probably play football without a helmet, too.
This is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning. Give me a call today, and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates.
At Chicken Salad Chick, we make our food from scratch every day using fresh quality ingredients. We have 12 flavors of chicken salad, plus soups, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Whether you're craving traditional, savory, spicy, or fruity and nutty chicken salad, we have something for everyone. All of our delicious chicken salads conveniently packaged in take-home containers and multiple sizes for you or the whole family. Visit Chicken Salad Chick or order online today. Now open at 112 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Chicken Salad Chick.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels and Gateway can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns, fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs, such as braces and implants. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or give them a call at 752-1600. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, Shirley Rhodes here. Sounding good today, Shirley.
Thank you.
Chandler sounding stuffy.
Hey, Clip.
But putting in a big effort. J-Bone sounding mature.
Very mature.
The graduate.
Manure?
No, mature. Mature.
Ah, that's what you smell like. Sorry.
Keep it up.
Sorry.
Keep it up.
Good things we have a closed door policy here, so he can't barge in here. All right, joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports live line, we've got the voice of Dowdy Ficklin Stadium and Minges Coliseum, DJ Captain Morgan, a.k.a. Morgan Ahlers, joining us. What's up, Morg?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Another Friday. Excited for the football weekend, basketball mixed in. Heck, Morgan, we got college football playoffs next weekend. It'll be the new look playoff format. One game next Friday night, Notre Dame and Indiana, and then a triple header of games going on next Saturday. So I don't know. Does this pique your interest at all, these playoffs?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there are going to be some great football games. I mean, if you're a college football fan, you've got some really good teams getting ready to play each other and then battle for the national championship. It's better than it was when it was just 2, and definitely better than it was when it was 4, and now it's got 12 teams. So let the fun begin.
Yes, sir. And we do have some football this weekend in the college ranks, including the Celebration Bowl, the Salute the Veterans Bowl, and sandwiched in between that, Army-Navy, which pretty good game. I mean, sometimes you get these games, Morgan, where one team's got 4 wins, the other team has 3. This year, it's a 11-win team against a 9-win team. Of course, Army is the favorite when they play Saturday in Landover, but should be a pretty good one.
Yeah, you know, that's always a fun game to watch, just the pageantry of the game itself and the cadets coming in and the midshipmen coming in, and it's so fun to watch, and I love watching that game for many, many years, and I expect this one will probably be a really good football game. Like you said, sometimes it's not. I think this one's going to be really fun to watch.
Morgan Ahlers joining us. We hope NC State ECU is fun to watch. How about that matchup in the Military Bowl, Morgan? What'd you think when you saw that on Sunday?
I'd heard it for a couple days that they were really trying to work that out, and I'm glad State finally agreed to it. And, was that their ideal bowl, probably playing East Carolina? No, but I think it's fun to watch, especially from a state of North Carolina perspective. I think there's going to be a really good crowd, especially a lot of Pirates going up to that game. And I imagine State will have a pretty good turnout as well. I know there's been a lot of talk this week about the people leaving the program through the transfer portal. I personally enter myself into the portal, but they locked the door from the inside, and they wouldn't let my big old butt, enter it. So I'm staying where I'm at. So I just want to let you guys know I'm officially out of the transfer portal now.
I had you crystal balled PA voice at Alabama next year, but I guess not.
No, I'm staying here. I'm going to be right here in Greenville. Don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. And speaking of the Military Bowl, we're going to give you some breaking news right now for the Military Bowl. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
We are going to be, for those folks that are not going to Annapolis to watch the Military Bowl in person, you're a Pirate fan, come on out to tiebreakers that day on the 28th, games at 5:45. I'm going to be out there. We're going to set up the sound system, so we're going to have some first down Pirates and some touchdown Pirates and some ARGs. Going to be giving away a lot of cool stuff. Going to make it a real fun event. That's going to be at tiebreakers. I'll be out there. Come on out, say hey, and try to make it like a a game day experience at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium and tiebreakers that afternoon if you're not going to the game.
That's really cool.
I like that. Chandler will be there. Holton Ahlers and Caden Norman will be there. Jarrett, you going to be with us? Maybe Shirley, Jarrett, and I will take a field trip after the Bud Light pregame tailgate and go see you, Morgan. That sounds like fun.
That'll be fun. Come on out.
Morgan Ahlers joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. Morgan, why can't we beat North Alabama in basketball?
I've been asking myself that question for about 34 years.
It's been 34 years. Yeah,
No.
that was rough.
I wasn't there the other night. I was working this show that I had booked, and I watched it, and it just, you've got to be able to shoot the basketball.
Yeah.
And when you're struggling shooting, and it's been the bugaboo for East Carolina for many years off and on, if you can't shoot, you're not going to play, and play well, and that's been our case. 2 of the last 3 games, I think we shot the ball better down in South Carolina. But against Wilmington and against North Alabama the other night, we just were not shooting the basketball well. And, they out-rebounded us. We didn't get many offensive rebounds in that game, and I think that was a big key to us. And we're just not right now, we're not a very good shooting basketball team, and hopefully that'll change by, the time they take the court again.
Bring back Akeem Richmond. I know he can't play, but can he be a shooting coach or something? Can they just watch his videos? Can they do? I don't know, man. You're right. It's not like it's just this year's team. It's been an issue for ECU over the years, but yeah, and they're not going to.
They've had some players that have come through here that have left that have been pretty good scorers. I mean,
yeah.
I was looking online the other day, just kind of curious and see where he was at now, but Javon Small left East Carolina 2 years ago, went to Oklahoma State and averaged 18 a game for them last year. Transferred this year, he's at West Virginia. I think he's averaging 19 a game.
We watched him have a monster game here on TV during one of our shows. So, yeah, I forgot all about him. He's been gone so long now. But
just, you had Tristan Newton, who obviously went on to be an All-American, and the shoulda, coulda, wouldas of East Carolina basketball.
Yep. Here we are again. All right. Let's line up a 40 bowls in 14 days for Morgan Ahlers. Shirley, can you hit one for Morgan, please? Hit the country music version. We hadn't heard that one in a while.
40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days. Oh my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days. 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, 14
days.
40 bowls in 14 days.
40 bowls in 14 days.
Mama said 40 bowls. Papa said 14 days. Mama said 40 bowls. Papa said 14 days. 40 bowls.
14 days.
40 bowls.
In a 14 days.
I said 40 bowls.
In a 14 days.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly right.
Morgan, your bowl game. Can Chandler and I come out and do that karaoke one night?
Sure.
Yeah, you've heard worse.
You could come out tonight right after you get off work. I'll be at the
Where you at?
Hardware from 7 to 10.
5th Street Hardware?
Right across the street.
Right across the street. Go see DJ Captain Morgan. Let's give Morgan that's a pretty good one. The Texas Bowl. It'll be Tuesday, December 31st at 3:30. The Bayou Bengals of LSU taking on the Baylor Bears in that game, Morgan. You going to take LSU or Baylor?
I think Baylor's going to have a really big crowd for that game, being down in Texas, but it is New Year's Eve, 3 o'clock. I would tend to say the Traveler from LSU might win that one in a squeaker.
All right, going with Joe Sloan and those LSU Tigers for the win. All right, let's go around the horn. One question for Morgan Ahlers. Anybody got theirs ready?
I got mine ready. I had mine ready as soon as...
You got your duck in?
I got Yes.
Okay.
I had my question ready as the segment started, and it's funny because you mentioned field trip earlier in the show. Did you go on field trips as a youngster, Morgan Ahlers?
Yes, I did.
What was your favorite field trip you ever went on?
State fair. Every year.
Ooh. Yeah. You get that fried Oreo. All right. Good question. Good answer. Jarrett.
Morgan, do you have any Christmas traditions?
Christmas traditions. Sure, opening presents Christmas morning. That was always a big thing. We would give one Christmas present out the night before.
I like that.
On Christmas morning, you do the Christmas presents, and as obviously as your kids get older, they sort of scatter out. So you make arrangements to move, the dates every once in a while. But still, it's just fun getting family together and realizing the reason for the season and the birth of Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and what that really means. So it's a powerful time of year.
All right. Shirley Rhodes.
Morgan, what is your favorite non-traditional Christmas song?
Two of them. One would be the 12 Pains of Christmas.
I concur. It is one of my favorites.
Then the other one will be a song that I will be trying to sing tonight. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking down Home Fifth Street Christmas Eve.
Nice.
Have you heard Alan Jackson's Christmas album, Morgan?
Parts of it.
Nice.
Okay. It's better than none.
A couple of my favorite songs would be Silent Night by the Temptations, and then I also like Mary Did You Know by Kenny Rogers.
Oh,
Mary Did You Know?
Oh, okay.
Silent Night by the Temptations is a good one.
How do you feel about Taylor Swift's Christmas Tree Farm?
Next.
Nice.
Oh,
that's ridiculous.
Nice.
That's ridiculous. I'm more.
Morgan is not a Swiftie.
Actually,
get this guy off.
Taylor Swift grew up on a Christmas tree farm.
Yeah, I know. That's the point of the song.
And I never heard it, and I really don't care.
Okay, you haven't heard it. Okay, you should have just said that, because once you hear it,
no, hold on.
It's going to be one of your new favorites.
Hold on. Before you start complaining, you said, what do you think about Taylor Swift's Christmas tree farm? She grew up on a Christmas tree farm. Clarify the song or her upbringing.
Noted. Fair. Okay.
That's not a good way to treat your listeners.
I know. I'm sorry, Morgan.
I've heard the song, but I've never seen the picture of her Christmas tree farm.
Morgan, I have a question. Do you like Chinese food?
Yes.
What is your go-to? Have I asked this question? I probably have.
The cream was so young guy.
What's your go-to Chinese order?
You're kind of like reminding me of Chandler there for a minute, asking the same question after you asked it before.
I know. I feel like I have, but I had Chinese food last night, so I was reminded of it.
Hey, Chinese food, I like lo mein.
Yeah, I've asked this because I remember that answer.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to think of another one.
Okay.
Morgan, what? Oh, do you have a favorite ornament on your Christmas tree? Nailed it.
Yeah, I've got several favorite ornaments that the boys have made in the past, and those family-made and homemade ornaments mean the most.
That they do. Morgan, thank you for joining us, sir.
Thanks a lot, guys and ladies, and you have a wonderful weekend.
All right, go see Morgan tonight, Fifth Street Hardware. He'll be singing "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer."
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Coming home from our house Christmas Eve.
You may think there's no such thing as Santa.
But as for me, I thought we were going to do it unison.
But as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Boom, boom.
That was beautiful. Man, Morgan needs to hear Christmas Tree Farm.
I refuse to listen to it.
Why?
Because you want me to listen to it so bad.
Fair.
I'll give it a listen.
Old Johnny Badass over here. Mr. Rebel. Yeah. They want me to listen to this song. Guess what? Not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
Nope.
It ain't going to happen, so quit asking.
How many times has Jarrett listened to Christmas Tree Farm?
None.
Okay, fine. I thought about, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it Monday. I'm going to make a Christmas tree farm version of 40 bowls in 14 days.
I'm surprised you haven't done it already.
I know. I've got the want to. I came up with some lyrics. I just need to lay it down. I need to get in the live.
Lay it down.
I have another one that you could do too, but I will consult with you outside of on air.
Okay.
Christmas one.
I just heard a little bleep bleep.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to call in. We'll
guess
call
what?
in again and try to be number 12.
Let's do it.
Because we're opening it up right now. The treasure chest. Dickie Steffens won earlier today.
Dick!
Commanders fan. Who will be winner number 2 on this Friday? We'll find out. We got that. We got Brian North and more to go. Caller 12 is a winner right now. 317-1250. Back with you after these words.
You know, texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Looking for the perfect place to unwind in downtown Greenville? Welcome to Emporium, where every pour is an adventure. With over 50 beers on tap, you'll find everything from local craft brews to international favorites. Whether you're a hophead or a stout enthusiast, Emporium has something for everyone. But that's not all. Dive into our new delicious food menu featuring mouthwatering flatbreads, crispy wings, and hearty sandwiches. So gather your friends and discover your new favorite brew at Emporium, located at 814 Dickinson Avenue. Use code PR20 at checkout for 20% off the shareable food menu.
This is Talbot Green with Integrity Home Mortgage. Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? This is a very important step when trying to purchase a home in the current market. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of loan programs. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joe M. Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
Joanne Weir, in MLS 75974. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
This is Holton Ahlers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holton Ahlers Show.
Ahoy, mateys! It's Captain Jack Spare of R&R Tire Express. We're here to serve our pirate community by offering easy payments for easy ownership. For you landlubbers, R&R will install a new set of tires for just $20. $50 installs new custom wheels and tires. To learn more about R&R, stop by 3920 US 264 or rnrtires.com.
Jimmy John's introduces the Smoked Cheddar Bourbon Club. Enjoy premium roast beef or turkey, crisp bacon, smoked cheddar cheese, and an all-new creamy sriracha bourbon sauce to take it up a notch. All on freshly baked French bread. This Smoked Cheddar Bourbon Club is here for a limited time, so get yours today in-store or on the app. Watch for Jimmy John's popular pickle chips coming soon and peppermint cookies in December. Jimmy John's on Fire Tower Road, Cotant Street, or Moy Boulevard in Greenville, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you're buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Pirate Radio.
Remember, in a pirate ship, in pirate waters, in a pirate world, ask no questions. Believe only what you see.
The voice of the pirate nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville at Bells Fork and on Greenville Boulevard, and in downtown Winterville on Railroad Street. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
You doing TVs this weekend, Sean?
I'm actually going home.
You're going home.
To the place where I belong.
Let's see if Mully's going out there tomorrow.
I enjoyed the time with you guys last Saturday, you and Mully. I enjoyed lunch with Coach Greg Hudson. Hate I missed him yesterday.
Jared was there.
And with Jared. And with J-Bone.
I need to go because last time I went, I forgot to bring home some hush puppies for Lily.
No, dude.
She was upset.
I went to lunch there not too long ago, and I had those, and like, they're just different there. They're built different.
Well, and also
the butter.
That honey butter, whatever. My gosh, slap your mama.
My goodness.
That's some good stuff.
I bet our next winner wants the Tiebreakers gift card.
After we've been talking about it. That winner is Doris Dillon joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. Hello, Doris.
Hi.
Now, I recognize your name from past Treasure Chest, I believe. Have you won before?
I have.
Yes. Many times?
Can I plead the fifth?
Sure. You're not under oath here. Is your attorney present with you?
No.
Okay. Well, you don't have to answer any questions, but we're going to ask you some anyway. Where are you from, Doris?
Winterville.
Winterville. All right. Are you a pirate fan?
Yes.
Okay. Who is your favorite pirate of all time?
Oh, I suck with names.
You can give me a number, a year, a position.
Okay, Holt. How about Holton?
That's a good one.
That's fine. That'll work. All right. Doris, do you like any other sports team? Are you a sports fan in general?
Not really. Just,
okay.
I turn on the football game to watch the Pirates, and that's about it.
Got you. Give me like 2 or 3 of your all-time favorite TV shows.
None come to mind.
Okay. Are you not into
well, no, my husband's in control of the TV.
Oh! What are your hobbies, Doris? What do you like to do?
I like to walk outside, sit at the beach, read, hang out with friends.
Okay. You like nature? You like relaxing? Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's run down the prizes real quick one more time for Doris. And we'll see what she wins today. We've still got that nice 6-piece belt and buckle set, including the Jolly Roger from Anson Belts.
An Aiden Golf Course prize pack and Farm Bureau apparel from Brandon Manning.
We have a Mick Ultra golf bag from Carolina Eagle.
$100 gift card to Chico's.
We have a gift basket and gift card from Cooper's Cup Coffee right there in Winterville.
An iPad from Copy Pro.
Cuccinella's $100 gift card.
4 basketball tickets and parking pass and T-shirts from David Price Construction.
We have a 10-game ticket pack and hat from the Down East Bird Dogs.
$100 gift card to Jimmy John's.
We have a $100 gift card to Emporium.
Kayak rental package for 2 from River Vibes.
A framed autographed Parker Bird first at bat from Shenandoah Graphics.
$100 gift card and apparel to Tiebreakers.
And multiple gift cards from Tim Sawyer. Anything else, anything there in particular you like, Doris?
They all sound excellent.
Yes, they do. And you will be winning one of those right now. I'm going to pull it out.
Yeah, come on.
You win the 6-piece belt and buckle set, including the Jolly Roger from Anson Belts. This will be a great gift for someone for Christmas, Doris.
Yeah.
Maybe that husband of yours that controls the remote.
Maybe I can trade him that for the remote.
There you go. That's a great trade.
Well, Doris, congratulations. Thank you once again for tuning into Pirate Radio, and we will get up with you and tell you how you can redeem this great prize.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, Anson Belts, man, they're awesome. And that sounds like a Jolly Roger belt buckle. Be pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah.
Be kicking around in the saloon with that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kicking the boots.
Anson Belts and Buckles has the perfect gift for the pirate in your life with micro-adjustable belts for all sizes, hundreds of buckles to choose from. Find your perfect combo at AnsonBelt.com. Make sure to check out their ECU and American flag buckles. Visit AnsonBelt.com. And earlier today, Dickie was a big winner. UBE, an ECU tradition for over 50 years. Shop online at the new and improved pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. It takes some things a while to click for me, and it finally just did. Why was UBE so packed today? Graduation. Had a lot of folks in there getting some good graduation gifts and checking out UBE. Congratulations to Dickie and Doris. Today's winners will open it back up on Monday.
Will Danny win?
Danny.
Well, it's been Dickie, Doris, and hopefully Danny.
Oh, what about Donnie and David and Derek?
Oh, I don't know. Give us the D name.
Devontae?
Yeah.
Denoris?
Devondre Campbell?
Yep.
He's got time to call into the treasure chest.
Tell you what, we got to get to our North interview, so let's take a break. We'll come back and hit Brian North on the other side of this timeout on a Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
PestTech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. PestTech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the PestTech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. PestTech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. We have the 2024 Encore GX at 0.9 for 36 months. You heard it right, 0.9. We also have the Envision and the Enclave at 0.9. For GMC, we have the 2024 Sierra at 1.9%, the Terrain at 0.9%, and the all-new Hummer EV 849 lease for 24 months. Brown & Wood, 89 years in business in Greenville. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Worth Chiropractic and his team are offering a new patient special only at the new location. Come see them at this fantastic facility. A visit to our new location gets you a free consult, complete exam, digital x-rays, and more for only $29. Our amazing new patient $29 deal is only available at the new location, Worth Chiropractic West, 2100 West Arlington Boulevard, offering the same safe, no surgery, drug-free treatment, convenient, comfortable, and cost-effective.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. Go Pirates! Bankwithunited.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dank Burrito is now open at 108 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Get ready to elevate your taste buds, G Vegas. With our Dank Burrito app, your favorite burritos are just a tap away. Order for delivery or pickup. Enjoy mouth-watering flavors from the comfort of your own home. Download the Dank Burrito app today and unlock exclusive deals and get a free queso on your next visit. Join the flavor revolution at Dank Burrito, where every bite is a flavor bomb.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
What's up, sandwich heads? Today on Steve-O's Sandwich Reviews, we've got the tips and tricks to the best sandwich order. And it all starts with this little guy right here. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Partial to pastrami, craving a Cubano. Yeah, sounds delicious, but boom! Add the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar and cue the fireworks. Lunch, dinner, or late night, it'll be a sandwich worth celebrating. Trust me, your boy's eaten a lot of sandwiches in his day, and the one thing I can say with absolute fact... every bite is better with Pepsi.
There's more to fall than just Pirate football. It's also a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. Why should you list your house for sale in the fall?
It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio.
It's awesome. Listen to it all the time. It's the best on the radio.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue also now specializes in crawl space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today at callinublu.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in eastern North Carolina, and they have all the fun for your Sunday Fun Day covered. Every Sunday, kick off the day at the Buck. The Buck has the largest 4K screen in Greenville, along with 18 TVs, so you don't miss a game, and a weekly jersey giveaway that starts at 5 o'clock. Score every Sunday at the Buck. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, let's head quickly out to the Big Rock Power Sports live line and talk to Brian North here on this Friday. He joins us on Pirate Radio Live. North, how you doing today, man?
Doing great. Last blitz of the night, getting ready for that. And high school football season is finally going to come to an end before Christmas here. So looking forward to the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Who you got tonight, Brian? I know the Jacksonville Cardinals. I know the Vikes over in Tarboro trying to advance, right?
Yep. So we've got Jacksonville going to undefeated 71st in 3A. You've got Wilson Prep trying to make the short trip over to Tarboro and pull off an upset, because Tarboro, I think they're 67-1 at home in the last 10 years, something like that. And the only team that beat them was Havelock earlier this year, which is a much bigger school. You've got Whiteville going from the South Carolina border up to the Virginia border to take on undefeated Northeastern. And then your 4A game is a all-Raleigh affair, Rollsville at Cardinal Gibbon.
There you go. The slate for tonight. Winners advance to the state championships, right, Brian?
Yep, next week at Carter Finley and Keenan Memorial Stadium. And there'll be 4A game, I think, is Friday night. The other 3 games will be at Saturday, at different times Saturday.
2 different moods right now at Carter Finley and Keenan, I would say. If you've listened to this show today, you might have Bill Belichick fatigue, but I want to get Brian's 2 cents in here, and not to rehash the whole thing, but I do like asking this question, Brian, because when I first heard about this last week, I thought, what's the catch? Is Bubba doing him a favor? Is Belichick doing Bubba a favor? What's going on? Turns out there was legs to this. Now, it came with a bunch of catches, as we have learned. But what was your take when you first heard it? And are you surprised that it actually came to fruition?
As a card-carrying member of the negative media, I was surprised that it happened. I was like you. I'm like, well, this is not going to happen. This doesn't make any sense. He hasn't coached in college. They're just doing this to get their name out there and his name out there. And then you hear about this alleged manifesto, which he said was a lie, but certainly he made demands. But the more I listened to the press conference, the more it made sense with the shifting nature of college football going more towards pro programs, right? He's bringing in a scouting department and general manager, and so with the money that's being thrown around. So it started to make more sense, but it took a while for me to be convinced. And I've been telling people, I'm here for it. I'll get my popcorn and I'll watch it because I'm sure Bill won't let me in and give me an inside seat. But I'm certainly going to watch to see how this thing unfolds because it's an interesting. What's the line from Dodgeball? It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if this whole throwing money at the program this way is going to work. Well, I'm just thinking of two people, Mac Brown, who's sitting there going, "How was all this for me?" And then I'm thinking of poor Jones Angel, the Jacksonville native, who's the voice of the Tar Heels, who's going to now interview Bill Belichick a couple of times a week for his media obligations if he chooses to do them. So those are the two people I've thought of the most on this whole thing. It's two guys who one who got shafted and the other who has got his work cut out for him.
Absolutely fascinating stuff. Brian North joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports live line. North, it's the Pirates and Wolfpack going at it at the Military Bowl. What do you think about the destination and the matchup for ECU this year?
Well, I like it from the sense, though, as bowls become more not an important part, right? They're being trivialized more and more with the playoffs. I think this is a great template for maybe bowls should start looking at real good matchups that are rivalries that may not play every year. And that way you can sell some tickets and create some interest, at least in some parts of the country, because most people aren't going to care now that you get the playoffs going. But I think it was brilliant for the Military Bowl to try and convince NC State. We knew ECU would be on board, but then you had to convince NC State to get on there. I think it's great because you're going to sell tickets, you're going to create some interest, at least in our state, and it's an easy drive for both fan bases. So I thought it was a smart move from a marketing standpoint. I know some people don't like it, but I thought from a business perspective, media perspective, TV perspective, I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, and I've said, I wanted to see somebody different just because we lead off with them next year, of course. But, Deontay Johnson and Sarad Ware and Elijah Morse and Rajay, they don't lead off with State. This is it for them. Nope. So they get one crack at them here. And Alex Harper, our buddy, the long snapper, said he wants to right a wrong. I think he said his first game here at ECU when he transferred in from Central was NC State. It was a loss. So he wants some payback here. So for that reason, like you said, it adds interest, adds importance for Blake Harrell and the Pirates.
Look, in the way these teams are made now, it's not going to be the same teams next fall.
Yeah.
And so we've already got guys in the portal. We're going to have guys playing different positions. You're going to have guys you've never heard of. The portal part of this is the most interesting thing to me because of who is still going to be available to play for both teams. And then they're going to be completely different look. Well, at least a lot different look when they meet again. Just like what happened in 17 and 18, they met the last game of the year. 18 and 19, they met the last game of the year because of Florence pushing it back. The ECU fires his coach, and then a new coach is there, and so it's a different look when they play the next time.
Much different game, same result, although it wasn't even a contest, that finale that year, but was somewhat better, more competitive, and interested to see how that, because I think ECU can win this game. I'm thinking about it, but the Pirates have transfers, but those names I mentioned, and Anthony Smith and Yannick Smith are back. Caden Hauser's going to be throwing it, so I think they got a shot to win this game. And what does the roster look like next September when they play? Couldn't tell you that. So you're right about that.
No, I think ECU just has as good a chance of anybody. And so with NC State and the turmoil that they've gone through with their quarterback situation, which reminded me a lot of the ECU quarterback situation when Mike Houston missed on his quarterbacks for a year or two. And so now you're starting a true freshman who's been good, but not great. And then you've got some other guys you're going to lose that are important. So, look, Dave Doran can say what he wants about this, but he does not want to lose this game. He has to hear the big brother, little brother stuff all the time, and the last thing he wants to hear the whole offseason is how you lost to ECU in the bowl game, and you're being questioned going into the start of a new season. So they will be as fully prepared as they can, because the fear of losing this game to ECU will motivate Dave Doran and his staff more than anything.
Brian North joining us, Big Rock Power Sports Live Line. North, what's your thoughts on the first iteration of the 12-team playoff? You got a couple of ACC teams in. Boise State getting the 3 seed as they had a fantastic year, and they get a bye. What do you think of how the whole thing shook out?
It was good. You know what I love? I love that Boise and Arizona State are getting byes, right? I mean, the eyeball test tells you it doesn't make sense.
Right.
But here we always talk about the little guy getting the shaft and never gets a chance. Well, they both got byes now, so they're getting a chance. Now they've got to make the most of it. And I thought Oregon, for its resume, probably got a little harder road than it should have. But at that point in the playoffs, you're going to play somebody good every week. So I thought it was okay. I'm still going back to the conference championships. To me, should mean a lot, and I think they did a little bit this year. And I almost think that you shouldn't allow teams in who can't make your conference championship game. So I'm still on that board a little bit, but I think that the seeding of the 12 that they have in there, I think it certainly opened some eyes, at least from the eyeball test.
Yeah, we had John Gilbert on earlier this week, and he says no doubt it will be different when they draw up the new plan. But him saying this and Coach Mack earlier in the week, that made me feel a little bit better that they think the group of 5 will still have an entryway into this once they write up a new format for the playoffs. So if that's the case, I'll be on board with it. It gives East Carolina and the East Carolinas of the world a shot, and that's all we want, right? All we can ask for.
I hope they have more entryways into it, and they're already talking expanding, right? So if they do, I would hope that they give some of these other conferences not just one out of all the conferences, but a couple avenues in here. But the teams that are in have to show up and represent and show that they can compete at this level, right? So Boise's got to play well. Arizona State's got to play well. Some of these schools have to play well with their opportunity in order to help all these other schools get more seats at the table eventually, because they're going to expand the playoffs at some point.
Brian North joining us. J-Bone, could you help me out here with the 40 bowls in 14 days? I'll go dealer's choice, whatever you want to play. We got Jarrett filling in for Shirley at the moment. If you could just hit one of those, pull the stinger up, and we'll give Brian actually got 2 games for Brian to pick today.
14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days. Oh my goodness. 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days, 14 days.
There's 40. Oh, hadn't heard this one this year.
In 14 days, come on, there's 40. In 14 days, can you give me 40?
Forgot Chandler was in this.
40 bowls in 14 days. Can you give me 40? 40 bowls in 14 days.
Why can't we get Creed at the Military Bowl this year at halftime? That would be fantastic. All right, Brian, I'm going to give you 2. I got this one just to fill out the first sheet so I can get rid of this sheet. The Hawaii Bowl, South Florida versus Ken Niumatalolo's San Jose State ball club, who is actually a 4-point favorite. They won 7 games this year. They're a 4-point favorite over the Americans, South Florida, who was 6-6. You have a pick for this one, Brian?
Yeah, first of all, congratulations on getting the mileage you've gotten out of that bowl song for how many years now?
Oh, by the way, we're sponsored, baby. Sponsored by Tub Thumpers Beverage House, 623 Red Banks Road in Arlington. Tub Thumpers, your place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. Go to Tub Thumpers, 623 Red Banks Road. Tell them you love the 40 bowls in 14 days, especially the song when Brian North is humming along. And go pick out some great beverages.
That's great. And the Chandler edition was very nice this year. Lakewood Leopards were ousted in the state quarter.
Oh, yeah.
So, give me San Jose State. They've got the shorter trip to Hawaii, so it's like it's a home game for them. So I'll take them over the South Florida Bulls, who will have to travel for 3 days to get to Hawaii.
All right, and I'm going to give you the battle of kind of ugly gold. I don't know. Maybe it's nice. Vanderbilt and Georgia Tech, similarly colored there. Weird up and down, more up maybe the year for Vanderbilt. They were fun to watch in the SEC. And Georgia Tech, we were talking about this, Brian. How can you say Georgia Tech beat a top 10 team this year with, I guess they beat two. They beat Miami too, right? But the win over Florida State, can you count that as a top 10 win, even though they won like one game?
Well, it was at the beginning of the year, right? First game of the year.
They were number 10.
Yeah, so why not? Sure.
All right, who you got, Vandy or the Ramblin' Wreck?
Where's the game play?
Oh, I'm sorry, Birmingham Bowl, Friday, December 27th.
Birmingham, right there. Look, man, I think it's Vandy's year, and I don't know of anybody who's jumping in portals out of Vandy at this point, but maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But I will take Vanderbilt. Give me the Commodore over the Rambling Wreck.
Tight spread here, Georgia Tech 2.5, so anybody's game in that one. North, speaking of lines, the Carolina Panthers are favorites in a football game against the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Are you running to the window to bet on the Panthers as a favorite over anybody in the NFL?
I've been on the Panthers bandwagon a little bit these last few weeks when it comes to point spreads and how well they've been playing. I thought maybe against the Eagles they would fall off or stayed away from them last week, but boy, they showed me something. I thought that was one of those games they could really kind of take 2 steps backwards, but they had a nice game there. And so these moral victories that people are embracing has been great. Now all of a sudden you're the target, right? A favorite over the Cowboys, who played Monday night and have to travel. I like it because I feel like Dallas is ready to implode in any second here. So as long as Carolina does not turn the ball over a ton, and Bryce did have his first interception in a while, but as long as Carolina hangs onto the football, I think there's a good chance they could win that game and cover.
Looking forward to our NFL Sunday. You got some awesome matchups. 2 potential, Brian, Super Bowl previews, Bills-Lions, Steelers-Eagles. Yeah. So that's a fantastic 425 slate coming up this Sunday. Maybe you'll have a different opinion, bro. I mean, the Lions and the Chiefs, kind of the two answers. I'm throwing the Eagles in there. Who do you think is the best team right now in the NFL?
Well, you look at what the Lions have done to people. Like, they step on people. They win by large margins, and even when their quarterback throws 5 interceptions, they find a way to win. So right now, to me, they're the best team overall from what they're doing to everybody else. Doesn't mean that they're not going to have some injuries or take a step back, but if the Super Bowl's next week, no, I think the Lions are right there with how they're playing. And how about their head coach going for it instead of kicking the field goal, going for it on 4th and short to run out the clock and kick the field goal? I mean, they're doing things in a bravado type of way, sending a message to that team that I really love. Now, coming out of the AFC now, Kansas City feels like it's, they're just not living on borrowed time, but man, they're playing with poison every week, it seems like, but finding ways to win. And then Buffalo's right there. Watch out for Pittsburgh. I think that's a team that could be dangerous come playoff time. I think whoever gets home field advantage throughout the playoffs is going to be the team. But I think all of them are pretty tightly matched right now and all have different strengths and different weaknesses depending on who they play and could be exploited. But right now, Buffalo had that setback, but Kansas City just keeps finding ways to win. So as of right now, Kansas City, but I'm not super confident they're going to keep that pace up.
I hope we don't have Vikings fans that tune in regularly because they got to be screaming at their radios saying, we are 11-2, talk about us. Yeah, but I refuse to.
Well, I know, but when they're in a dome, they're good. I don't think anybody trusts Sam Darnold yet.
Nah.
Even though, look, player props this year, he's won me a few $5 bets along the way. So I like him. I just worry about it if and when they have to go on the road. So do like the running game. I like what he's done this year, but when the pressure cranks up, are we going to get new Sam Darnold or old Sam Darnold? So I think that's still the question.
I'm going to text Ariel right now. She's going to be so proud of you. I'm not even bringing up player props or anything. You're bringing them up on your own, Brian. You are just a different guy. It's amazing.
Let me tell you what. I think it over-unders, and I'm really not good when it comes to point spreads, but a few player props I get every now and then. So, I try and find some deals. I go down the bargain aisle looking for some deals.
North, you had a million things to do last Saturday. What's your weekend looking like this Saturday?
Yeah, Morehead City Christmas Parade Saturday morning, and then I think family and I are just going to kind of do the Christmas, looking at lights and different things.
Yeah.
Kind of a laid back, more laid back than last week. Last week was ridiculous.
No doubt. All right, North, thank you, man. Enjoyed it. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, sounds good, Clipper.
Brian North joining us, Big Rock Power Sports Live Line. We'll take a break, come back, wrap it up. Do a little Fleet Feet rundown. What are we watching tonight? Play of the night. And more. Football Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We'll tie a bow on it after this.
First day of Christmas, my true love came to me.
Wow, a tie that lights up and sings. Cool.
Need a little help with Christmas this year? Pirate Radio has your chance to win big. The annual Holiday Treasure Chest returns, and it's bigger and better than ever. Tune into Pirate Radio Live weekdays 3 to 6 p.m., and you could win this.
A paddleboard from Carolina Eagle, a Smithy cast iron skillet from Pirate Water Outfitters, multiple gift card selection from State Farm and Tim Sawyer.
It's going to be a December to remember on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Joy to the world, more car deals are here. 'Tis the season to be jolly, and Doug Henry is spreading holiday cheer near and far with huge deals for everyone that comes in to register. You can win up to $20,000 up until December 24th. Doug Henry has brand new inventory arriving daily, so go check them out this holiday season. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com.
This holiday season, get ready to glow like never before. Beauty Bar Medi-Spa invites you to experience the magic of self-care with treatments that enhance your natural beauty. From Botox to filler, skincare, and more, this is your time to shine. And starting Monday, December 2nd, we're kicking off our 12 days of Christmas. Each day will feature a new opportunity to save on your favorite services and products. But don't wait. These deals are only available for one day. Stop by Beauty Bar Medi-Spa at 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville, or visit beautybarmedispa.com. Your glow up awaits at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa, your holiday beauty destination.
How much America's in a can of Four Loko USA? Take a pro wrestler, give him apple pie picks, bald eagle biceps, fists of four-wheel drive and legs made of drones. Then add even more America. More America. More Loko USA. Tastes like freedom.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ahlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep is the place to find the hottest new vehicles on the road, and you will save this December at the Wrap Up the Year sales event. Head over to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep and check out the remaining 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Save up to $11,000 on remaining 2024 models, or get up to $12,000 off on a new 2025 Ram 1500 truck. The Ram is the #1 brand in new vehicle quality and the most awarded light-duty and heavy-duty truck brand over the last 5 years. 2024 Ram 2500 and 3500 are also available and ready to work. Save up to $13,000 off on a new heavy-duty Ram. You'll also save up to $10,000 on a 2024 Ram ProMaster, America's most dependable work van. Head on over to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in the month of December to save on Jeeps, trucks, even work trucks and vans.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
Offers do not include tax, tags, and $7.99 admin fee. See dealer for details.
Pirate Radio, serving the great community of Greenville and beyond with the best content on air and on digital. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a mixed day for the stock market. The Dow closed out the week down 86 points at 43,828. The NASDAQ was up 23 at 19,926, and the S&P remained unchanged at 6,051. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
All right, we have, if my count is right, 14 more gifts to give away out of the treasure chest and 5 more shows. So we'll be tripling down a lot next week on Pirate Radio Live. As we wrap it up, I'll read the winners so far. Erica Bowen, $100 gift card to Fifth Street Hardware. Doris Dillon won the 6-piece belt and buckle set, including the Jolly Roger from Anson Belts. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, $100 gift card went to Nick Odom. Tommy Cook won the 2-night stay at the Beaufort Hotel. Jeff Dover got the prize pack, including the Polaris cooler from Big Rock Power Sports. Carrie Brown won the Bostic Sugg Furniture $200 gift card. Sean Jenkins got the Keaton Mitchell jersey and gift cards from the Buccaneer Music Hall. Brad Woodard won the beer pong table, prize pack, and natural light cooler from Carolina Eagle. Josh Aldridge won the Carolina Eagle Mick Ultra paddleboard. Todd Garris won the Dank Burrito $100 gift card. The Down on Main Street $100 gift card went to Kevin Ainge. Justin Hammond won a $100 gift card to Fleet Feet. Susan Deans won the IMAX ticket prize pack and popcorn bucket from Golden Ticket Cinemas. Steve Hill got the one-night stay and gift card to the 8th floor restaurant from the Hilton Garden Inn downtown Greenville. Jay Johnson won a $100 gift card to the Holistic Company. The Jersey Mike's $100 gift card went to Eric Mazzell. Tom Heath won the $100 gift card to Kairos Salt Therapy. The teeth whitening kit, valued at $450 from Michaels and Gateway Family Dentistry, went to David Price. John Moody won a $100 gift card to Overtime Tavern. The Pirate Water Outfitter... Hilton Garden Inn downtown went to Chris Hill. Steve Hill won the Smithy Cast Iron Skillet from Pirate Waters Outfitters. Blake Saunders got a $100 gift card to Russell's of Washington. Paul Quinn got $100 straight cash from Sparky Snowballs. And Dickie Steffens won the prize pack and gift card from UBE. A lot of prizes handed out and still a lot more to go. John, hope you feel better this weekend.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
sound
you.
better.
Thank you.
Shirley, sounds like your road to recovery is going well.
Yes, it is.
Hope you're 100% on Monday. J-Bone, hope you have a great weekend as a graduate.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Congratulations,
Grandpa's
buddy.
Christmas party.
Yes, a lot of Christmas parties.
In a pickup truck?
There will be a few there.
Hey. Are you coming in a pickup truck? I hope so.
See you Monday at 3 o'clock for the crew. I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive